Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the stream. We are here playing some Kalterkrieg, a new to me Hoi mod because I never played it during its release. And yes, I am wearing a funky shirt and tie. No, it's not because I went to an office or did something important. I filmed... That's so stupid when I say it. I filmed an integration today, but it was actually not for a sponsor. Thank you, Olivia, for closing the blinds. It was actually for a sort of pseudo integration for this second channel, and that integration will be going out this week, or rather on this week's video, so you can look forward to seeing that. It was very fun to film, and I changed clothes twice, and this was the nicer of the two, so I thought I'd keep it. Hyper addicted to suffering. Someone needs to stop him before it's too late. Yeah, that's pretty fair. Well, this is the Kalterkrieg mod, and it is set in a world where Kaiserreich happened, or rather the Kaiserreich world. So Germany won World War I, and then, thank you very much, and then Germany won World War II. So this is actually starting in 1948. I'm cosplaying as a political advisor. It's exactly right. Unfortunately, because of the way I have my microphone, it completely blocks the tie. So, damn. The Vic3 channel dropping. The Vic3, their second video on the channel is indeed a Victoria 3 video. But the first one is a Hoi video. Because I thought, you know, more people would be interested coming over to a new channel with a Hoi video. Makes a lot of sense. I can't believe you can't see the tie. I'll do this. There you go. I don't know. So this is an interesting little world where Germany is still quite resplendent, but the world is still kind of messed up. We have a northern France where Germany has sort of occupied them all along the river. A UK that pieced out various Reichspakt states, which is interesting. But other than that, not a ton is that weird. POV back just released from random country and looking at its leader. Yep. That's exactly right, Tappy. God damn. Wasn't it an SA channel? So that's a different channel that's still under works, but I wanted to get out a gaming channel because I've had so many video ideas and game video ideas recently, and so we decided to start that one first. The other ones are still underway. The Karen, the others are still underway. The other channel's also coming. Got a lot going on. Aldra collapsing world mod was updated. Was it really? Was it updated? I thought it was because I was about to start recording a video on it, Bear, just today, and I noticed they had a new intro thing. But today we'll be playing New England on Kalterkrieg, and the reason I'm going to make this interesting, because I know some people were like, oh, nothing ever happens, ass mod. I'm not going to say mod, because that's cringe. What we're going to do to fix that is we're actually going to go down here, and we're going to set that the escalation occurs, so war definitely happens. And the Third American Civil War definitely happens. Ooh. What does this mean? Escalate. Hell yeah, let's go. So we're going to set it so the worst possible things happen. Let's go. This is the worst possible result. Guaranteed civil war, escalation, New England. Let's go. It is going. Hello there, King Gameplay. How are you today? Hope you're having a good one. Turkey and Armenia got trees. I was probably still just going to do Germany and show it off, which I think is cool. All right. Here we go. What the world leaders are doing right now. Oh boy. Let's go. So, Kalterkrieg. The end of the Second Weltkrieg. I've not played this mod before. I know quite a lot of people enjoyed it, so I want to check it out. 7 years of war that touched every continent on the globe. Oh my god, that's 7 years. The bloodiest conflict in human history is drawn to a close. The Commune of France fell in 45. Russian Strait ceasefire 7 months ago. Mosley's Union of Britain capitulated following the detonation of Heimdall and the subsequent invasions of the Entente. Oh shit, they got nuked. Victory in Europe has caused celebration. Peace is uneasy at best. Peace is broken down, and the optimistic cooperation promised by the Halifax Conference is distant memory. The atomic age has begun. So everyone on random. Now I wanted to set it on definite war. What the world leaders are doing right now. Yeah. Historical Inventions and Designs Word Ablaze when? Not 100% sure on that one, because the Word Ablaze, I think people like the Word Ablaze video, but I wouldn't say that they loved it. Right now it's kind of pretty okay, which is weird to me that there wasn't actually as much interest in it. I don't know, I wonder if maybe doing the historical divisions, like just redoing it, might not be so fun. I'm not 100% sure. I do want to do more Word Ablaze regardless, though. I had to play this mod. That's what I do right now. Oh, that's cool. So there's a lot more states added here. We got tons of additional states. What the fuck is that? Nothing ever happens in the mod? Well, let's see. Is Chamberlain here? I'm not sure. Probably a bit too late. It's 1948. He should be dead. We're led by Raymond Baldwin. And I'm just going to see if I can play around with this mod and see what we can do. We've got integrate the refugees, consumer goods and stability, and finishing the pacification. So let's... I would think I would prefer to not have consumer goods. So let's do finishing the pacification. And let's start chucking in some civies. Why not? Let's go to New York and Massachusetts. I think that could be fun. I'll lower that music volume just a little bit. You should play the Fire Rises. I did play the Fire Rises. I put out a video on it, and you know, it did not do very well. I enjoyed playing it. I thought it was a really, really great mod, but people didn't like it. I also released it on the day of the American elections. I thought that'd be funny. I guess I didn't really think. People didn't like that. People didn't like that. So really, I got myself to blame. Okay, so this is actually a whole bunch of new techs. Fire Rise in the Kaiser universe. Nothing ever happens. Oh, great. Missiles. Well, if it gets boring, we can always shift to something else. Absolutely. But I just want to give it a try, because... Oh, look. M2... The M2 Garand. I'll go all the way up to the Armalite. I love it. Well, let's take a look-see. Let's see how we do. If it's fun, if it's boring... My hope is it's going to be kick-ass. We can do light armor or main battle tank. Let's get the main battle tank. Okay. It's more like TNO. I've never played TNO. So we are New England. Alright. So the provisional government of New England, a newer entity born in the first fires of the Second American Civil War, in recent years has been prosperous than ever. The Canadians saved it from invasion by offering protection and autonomy. Okay. New England was rewarded for its loyalty of expansion to New York City, New Jersey, and the eastern part of Pennsylvania, but they are in a bleak state. Ravaged by war and radicalized. It is a tremendous effort for New England to integrate them. Their relationship with Canada, while as once England's protector, New England has grown to be a New England power in its own right, with a booming economy and population nearly double Canada's. Oh, God save New England. I'm not sure what yet. I'm not quite sure. I'm assuming I'm going to be fighting in the American Civil War. Cover somebody's played this one a couple months ago. It's okay. It's just very void of any real substance and primarily dominated by volunteer wars. Okay. Well, like I said, we're going to give it a go. Got a couple tanks. Let's see what we got here. The Wingfoots. So it's a bunch of mechs and modern tanks. Fair enough. And our infantry divisions are... Oh, they're regiments. I don't think I want that. I think I would rather have divisions, please. Could we just have divisions? I don't think I want regiments. Wow, they're 9-3s. Oh, man. I'm going to have to change that. The Spanish end up in a civil war in the first 2 hours. I mean, this is a Hoy game. That's always going to happen, isn't it? We got ships. We're pretty good. We're a pretty strong economy. He's Goering in this mod. He shows up in Kaiserreich in Africa. We've got Fitzthyssen. Jan Smuts is still in charge of Union, South Africa. It doesn't look like we have Goering, just that I can see. Not sure, Servantbird. Situation. Oh, my. Reading. All right, situation in occupied states. I'm going to skim this real quick. Going to be passed up, blah, 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 blah. Walsh of a congressional state. The New England Army marched in and set up occupational authority. New York was granted statehood in 46. New York City was granted statehood. Oh, wow. New York City itself is a distinct state compared to New York State. That's really interesting. Just after its absence for the 45 elections, cost Joseph P. Kennedy Sr. the presidency. Some argue his bribery scandal was the ultimate culprit. Raymond E. Baldwin was sworn in, Speaker of the House, who agreed to form a joint congressional committee on the Mid-Atlantic Seaboard. Oh my god. Austro-Hungarians with Danube had this mass tank division about having a good industry. Oh god. Wyman has been called in for more and more hearings in front of Boston as the reports are middling in outlook. Before the votes on state can be cast, the occupation authority must finish its work. Eliminating the remaining socialist organizers and agitators are the first order of business. Good luck. I've never played OWB. I want to, but I've never even played Fallout, so... And the New England political system. Okay, baby, what do you got for me? Oh, pacifying the Mid-Atlantic states, a unique game mechanic. Amending the Ottawa decide the Ottawa Protocols. Each nation recognized the other as legitimate successors to the U.S., and that should the Americas be reunited, the two nations would join together. Per the Accords, they have to follow the United States Constitution as written. Hence, New England has a Senate and a House of Representatives, just like the U.S. When you click on a core state, you can see the party popularity of that state, the number of electoral votes, the governor, the general election lean of the state, and the makeup of the House and Senate delegations. When elections happen, delegations will reflect the state party popularity. Oh my god. The largest party in that state on that election day will win that state's electoral votes. Wow. I just never played it. It somehow flew me by. Ever since we occupied New York, New Jersey, and Greater Philadelphia, socialist elements continue to plague our efforts to exert a greater control. Tensions between occupying forces and local syndicalist militias have caused unrest. Okay, so there's overwhelming socialist influence. We've not secured New Jersey or Philadelphia. We can create a loyal police force once we start to rebuild. And we can also secure New Jersey. Well, which would we prefer? Philadelphia or New Jersey? They are actually the frickin' same. But let's go for Philadelphia because it's got more core pop. And actually, I can just do both. So I might as well. Hello there. Hello, have fun. What's it going to be? Infantry, tanks, navy? Yeah, I mean, I'm going to do it all. I'm going to try and make a pretty well-proportioned army. I'm losing 1 billion... Oh, I have, like, no resources. Oh. That's not good. I have, like, nothing. I'm assuming I'm making a little bit of everything. But damn. That's not good. I'm going to have to import everything. Do I get it for the American Constitutional Coalition? You know what? I might as well. They're all the way over there. Get some of that. I'll just get 1 of chromium, please. God damn. This is depressing. Fallout New Vegas stream. That sounds like a good possible idea, yeah. The Iceland has been granted independence. You enjoy yourself. Oh, I suppose I should be importing a little bit of oil from the American Constitutionalist Republic. Why not help fund them? And I suppose we'll just start to train up some regular infantry divisions. I don't have a lot of manpower. We're at rock bottom. Yeah, we're pretty weak, honestly. There's a lot of steel here that we could be getting. And we're on civilian oversight just to try and get as much compliance growth as possible, I imagine. Though local autonomy is probably the better call, right? Because it's better compliance gain. Because damage to garrisons 25, required garrisons 60. Yeah, it's a little bit... Yeah, that's just probably better. Got the American Constitutional Coalition. I'm not sure if it was changed. Why it was changed. It got Earl Warren. How interesting. Legacy of the Federalists. The American Dream. And Earl... Oh, this is interesting. Earl K. Long is in charge of the American People's Government. President of America... His journey to the top was anything but smooth. As America burned, President Huey Long appointed his ideologically parallel younger brother as the vice president. Oh, dear. Episode of clear nepotism. But he worked diligently to put the Share the Wealth program into place. And though he lived in his brother's shadow, but then everything changed because Huey was assassinated in 1943. He was thrust into the spotlight. He was able to navigate the Shark Tank Democratic Party and unify the people's government once again, pursuing his eponymous ideals, but could never step forward into the shoes of his father. Wow. Artillery and MP divisions. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the artillery and infantry. I suppose, though, there's going to be so many places where we're going to be pushing. I guess I'll keep some, but it really does need to be tank pushes, you know? Nothing else. But let's keep going here. Let's start building up. Why am I losing so much fuel? What is using the fuel? Current consumption rates, you got to fuel in 8 days. Current fuel 5.9. Daily gain 1.1. Current consumption 1.9 from civilian use. Oh my god, it's just civilian use of fuel. My god. Oh, that's all my it's all my factories. If I do that, that's all of them. Oh, that sucks. Come on. Greenwich 1942 Olympiad. Damn, dude. Let's get a little bit less of that, and let's try to get a little bit more oil. We'll get it from Russia. Oh, and thank you hello Twitch chat, by the way. It didn't notify me in the slightest that Twitch chat exists. Thanks a lot, Twitch. I love you too. What are you, YouTube now? Not giving me everything? Get it together. Thank you for the follow, Elf Guy, and welcome Gombi and Slack Attack and Battleluch. Welcome. I'm so sorry I missed your messages. They just didn't appear. It just didn't want to show it to me because it hates me. Americans yearn for oil. You're in your MP division. There's artillery. No, there isn't. There is no artillery in my MP division. Wait. Oh, actually, what is the division that's being used for MP? No, it's MP. It's the MP brigade. That should be fine. I mean, to be honest, there probably shouldn't be this. Beijing concept was quite met. Well, we'll find out. We will find out. Hello, Avka. What's up, bud? HQ is what? Do we need an HQ in our... I think that really helps me. Hang on. HQ. Battalion modifier militia. -10 organization. Weird. Version 1.3. Okay. Yeah, no worries. Local government suffers scandal in Massachusetts. So we actually have serious issues of, like, political... Governor Thomas Dewey in the state of New York, party-leading Republican, 26 electoral votes. Senate, 2 seats. House, 24 seats. God damn. And over here we got Liberal Democrat under LaGuardia. Hey, look at that. It's LaGuardia. Progressive Bastion. And these guys don't get them because they're not full states yet. Okay. Oh, welcome back. Where'd you go, Ofka? Okay, well, I'm having to trade for basically all my resources. Danubia has the A-bomb. Uh-oh. The effects of radicalism. Those are the words of a abolitionist William Lloyd Garrison, printed in the First Edition Liberator a century ago. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, at least we're not the longists. Indeed. I am going to have to blah, blah, blah some of the things here, because otherwise we'll be here all day reading just reports like a goddamn report reader or something. Oh, look at all these carriers that are in production. Oh my god. We now don't have enough oil, so I'm going to have to import even more oil. There we go. Okay, so we finished the pacification. I'm assuming I don't have any other focuses. I'm assuming it's actually pretty linear. Integrate the refugees. What is your opinion on line arty? So, unfortunately... Oh, Algeria kills thousands. Line artery is objectively bad. Because it's 3 combat width, which really messes up your combat width. It makes you lose organization, and an infantry division's main purpose is to be an org wall. And it doesn't give enough soft attack to really necessarily be worth it. So I'll be removing it as soon as I can afford it. However, I will say, I really like line artillery, and I think it feels good to put it in. So I will still keep a little bit. It makes me feel good to have line artillery. I know that's stupid, but I like it. So there. We've got all these bloody infantry regiments, and I feel like these should really be garrisoning our ports more than anything else. Okay, we actually don't really have any. Never mind, then they can just all stand together. We've also got some marines, which is interesting. So let's do this. I don't quite know why I would do this, but we're gonna figure it out. Lovely armor chap under white. I imagine we would want to make a push southwest into Cleveland. 37 org imagery is just painful. It really is. Love to stick around longer to substitute. No worries. Thank you very much for being here, F15. Please do pay attention to the video that's going to be coming out this week. It's exciting, I promise, because it has an integration for a second channel for me. All right, let's keep going here. Quarterly growth report. Sorry, is there economics? Oh my god. The economists have recently published a report that details how the American economy is doing. Growth is set at 0.32, 0.5% of our current number of civilian factories, modified by our construction speed, modified by our random core states infrastructure. Current progress to next civilian factory is 41.6%. What is the mess in Europe? Europe is an absolute mess. Yeah, it's just terrible. The Welt, the Reichspakt even is very, very big. There's a French puppet under von Bock, which is very cool. And I really like how the French puppet is actually along the river line. I've been watching Women's European Champion Cup. I'm afraid I don't follow sports even a little bit. I know literally nothing about sports. I am as unsporty as you can get. Though I did used to fence. I was actually captain of a fencing team. Can I skip the spreadsheets? Nope. The second channel has hit the subscribers. That's the plan. That's happening this Friday. So I guess I'll just keep building and trading. Marseille announces its new government. Okie dokie. Labour Party has won. I'm assuming there's going to be quite a lot of like informational things and stuff. Treaty of Shimiensko. Intervention in China. Oh boy, that's going to be great. Okay, so reimbursing the victims of pillaging, extra compliance, or removing syndicalist remnants. I'd lose PP for that one. I think I'd rather try to get up a little bit of PP, so let's do that. What is the lore? The lore behind the mod, Georgie, is it's Kaiserreich, but then the Second World War happened. The Weltkrieg happened. So this is a Cold War mod set after another German victory in Kaiserreich. The founding of the CRC. Okay. America reveals not even the syndicalism, but skeletons of the First Civil War. Come these issues, several African-American organizations and labor movements have come together to form the Civil Rights Congress out of Harlem. Heavily influenced by leftists, they're founding chapters in Philadelphia. Uh-oh. Syndicalists. I just lost civilian factories because of that. Canadians arrived to transfer their carriers up north. Excuse me? The Royal Canadian Navy has sent fresh carrier crews south to take control of the 3 ships. Okay. Would you like to redo the Dutch East India Vic 3 run? I think doing a Dutch East Indies run could be very fun, yeah. Who are you allied to? I am allied. I am actually in the Entente, interestingly. I am a member of the Entente. Very cool. Second channel expansion. Hell yeah. Oh my goodness. HP Lovecats with the gifting of memberships. HP Lovecats, thank you so very much. Choosing to support the channel. That really means a lot to me, buddy. I'm afraid the army group is now the HP Lovecats. It's just what it is. Really, really do appreciate that. All those who just received YouTube memberships, please do thank HP Lovecats. I really do appreciate choosing to encourage that. Members are the best way, one of the best ways to support the channel, just because that kind of consistent financial support, even if it's only a little bit, really does help out. Sponsors are few and far between, so these kind of things mean a lot. Thank you so very much, bud. Ah, fantastic. It's all people who are active in chat. That's awesome. Ah, HP Lovecats. I love you. I appreciate that. That's really kind of you. Do you plan on making The Fire Rises video? I think I will eventually, Elf Guy, because I did have a lot of fun with it, even though everyone freaking hated it on the channel. Like, people were upset. I'm hoping it was just because I'm a little stupid baby idiot and did it on the day of the US elections. And that was probably not smart. On the whole, bad. Bad, Aldra. Sit down. I need to import more oil, please. I love them England runs. I can never win, though. I've never played this mod. What would you recommend, HP? What's your advice, my dude? Sender suffer scandal. Okay. I don't even have an economy. Like, I can't do anything. Okay. Oh, I'm going to get even more problems, aren't I? Reimburse the victims of pillaging. The great diplomatic shift. Geopolitical realignment is taking shape. The German Empire, former ally in the war. What do you mean, our former ally? I was an Entente. What do you mean? Oh no, did I just lose? Oh, I just lost like a whole bunch of money. I'm currently in American democracy. I'm in free trade. I think probably going up to early mobilization is a very good idea. So I can get rid of some of this consumer goods. And fuel capacity. Let me have a look at some of these laws, because I haven't actually had a look at this yet. Halifax Conference. Oh, I see. You do have the mustache of a fencer. Thank you, thank you. I didn't really have much of a beard back. I didn't have a beard at all back then, actually. I was shaved. And I actually am one of those people who can't shave. Their face gets all inflamed. So I used to shave, or at least trim it right down, and I looked terrible. All the German viewers, when Imperial Germany dominated the world, seems like a nightmare in this scenario. It kind of does, yeah. Okay, service spending. That's pretty fun. There's a lot of little granularity elements to it, which is nice. Healthcare spending. Wow, we have minimal healthcare spending. Okay, sounds about right. Medium subsidies. You can do partial mobility. Yeah, I can do partial. It costs 300 PP, so it's not really worth it. And I'm assuming the cost is linear, so but going up to this is the same as going up to this. Like, it'll then reduce it by 150. It actually hurts my PP gain, interestingly. Is there any way to turn down my pup's use of oil? I beg you. Beard like Balin from the Hobbits. Now that's the dream. That's the dream. A soft touch, get compliance resistant target, or escalate the mission. Probably want to go for this one. It's just a blanket ban. We're just trying to get as much compliance as possible. Both this focus and creating the next generation must be completed by the time the election season begins to end the occupation. Without penalty. Okay, yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. State has been secured. Let's see. Ottoman Empire and the Great War Redux, I asked. Oh, no worries. Yeah, I did that a while ago. I did that a fair amount of time ago. I would not want to live in this world. Reason being, I have to be nicer to the Northern French. Note, this is a joke. Please Do not kill me. That's funny. I am fully out of oil. This is bad. Yeah, please do give... I'm always happy to hear some tips, but... Oh, I am struggling right now for resources. I need oil. So what happens if I don't have enough oil for my civilian goods? We currently have no coalition in government. We gain an additional 0.14 per day as a result of our ruling party's popularity. I don't think we suffer in the slightest for not having civilian... Oh, I don't need oil at all then. Screw this. Screw you nerds. Hell yeah. I'm gonna go back to importing. Alright. I'm not good now. I'm not sure. I've never played it before and I'm looking forward to giving it a try. At the moment, I have literally 0 economy. Just need to make more ships use oil. Yes. Ransacking the Middle East. Now, that's not a bad idea. Another quarterly growth reports. Didn't really do anything for me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Because I'm not building anything. My stockpile is empty, so nothing really happens. I've just realized I'm going to lose 50 PP just after I was about to get some PP, which is very unfortunate. But I think I do need to be kind of rushing this along. I think we should go for a soft touch because compliance is better. We need that compliance, please. The new update already out. The less a bice, more ahoy for. What do you mean, Laplace, my friend? Import from Canada for oil. Why? Actually, that's a good point. I should be supporting my bud, shouldn't I? Well, I don't need oil. I don't want oil. Go away. I don't want your oil. Philadelphia transit strike. Okay, so it's just like syndicalist movements. Philadelphia's importance as an industrial center politically, but already increasing tensions of unions and the radicals. Most charged event in the young nation's history of civil rights. Okay. He said the thing. Big boat. Big boat. Big boat. Boat big. Big boat cool. Me like big boat. I cannot do missiles because I don't have improved rocket engines. Engines. And what are we missing? We don't have the correct anti-tank. We're working on tank. We are behind on a lot of things. We'll probably try to get a better fighter. Send in the National Guard. Oh, God. Today's critical industry won't last much longer in the state of standstill, and while the population is calm and generally against the strike, tensions could grow. One possible solution has become apparent in the cabinet, though, setting the National Guard to put the city's transport and industry back on track under the powers of wartime acts. I'm not a big fan of that. Laws are laws, like it or not, or it'll sort itself out. No compromising promises to the government could seem weak to the public. I'm not sure if this is... Do flamethrowers so everyone hates you. This is World War I. Everyone loves flamethrowers. I feel like sending the National Guard is going to make people very upset. Ooh, a photo... The photo transistor. And coffee and donuts take over the capital. Okay. I'm going to say it'll sort itself out. I'm sure it'll be fine. Totally fine. So, hey Starmere, what's up? We just started as New England in the Kalterkrieg mod. This is the US map. This is the Europe map. It's all gone to buggery. It really has. The world is just... It's just kind of messed up. I'm not going to lie to you. We got some nice little carriers, which apparently is all we make. So I'm just going to focus on making as many little carriers and heavy ships as I can. Because apparently, I get a whole freaking pile of ships, which is awesome. Okay. I don't worry about that so much. House member retires in New Hampshire. Okay. Institute the blanket ban. And there's a new tank design. Do I get to make a tank? I do not get to make the tank. That's okay. It has no builder. So I'll just eat it up to the Model 48 Lafayette and start making the new tank. Carrier only build. Hell yeah. Though I don't exactly have any rubber. I've just realized that my entire front is spread along this line, and I don't want that. I just want to focus on my own border. Argentina is having troubles. The Montgomery Plan. Okay. But you are part of your barnstorming Canada. The law calls for a massive increase in spending for the military defense of Europe directly, but rather towards reconstruction efforts and financial aid. Fun. Oh, it's the Warsaw. It's the Marshall Plan, sorry. Very cool. Yeah, that tank did look like a Centurion, Belarus, I agree. Oh no, I do have an ongoing fuel shortage. It's literally right there. I have a massive fuel shortage that is massively tanking my entire factory output. So I've lost like a bunch of stability. Okay. That's bad. That's real bad. Okay. That's not good. What am I don't care about ships. It's just chromium and steel. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. It's still not enough. Okay. Please. Canada. Is that enough? It is. Okay. We can emulate the highly afforded... Damn it, I didn't realize it was giving me a thing. We are currently experiencing critical fuel shortage due to oil short for over the last 7 days. Okay, so that should go away. Buying oil from Canada? Yes, good call. No oil short fuel. Okay. When aborted. 5 stability. Yeah, stability! Queen Wilhelmina abdicates. Yes, probably should have bought it from Canada, not America. Okay, I need to buy more than that. Oh my god, the amount of oil I need to buy. Boston running on candles and hope. Yup. Rebuilding the city of brotherly love. Let's do it. Okay. Congress of New England. 84 for... Oh, I can do like bills and stuff. Fun. Finish the carrier order. We will transfer the 3 carriers and we will get money. Oh, great. Yeah, sure. Here you go. Have some carriers back, buddy. Progressives protest the new ban. Shut up. 52% efficiency growth penalty. Yeah, that's insane. That was an insane penalty. Ooh. That hurt a lot, actually. It's okay. We have oil. We can go back to building things now. So let's start to rebuild the city of brotherly love. We can start to spend that PP. There is not a war going on. I might actually just try and sell guns. We don't actually have any guns, unfortunately, so can't sell anything. Going to early Moby, I think, might be a good call. Ah, there we go. Okay, we can probably now use 1 less oil imports. It's how you lose consumer goods for having an army. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I don't have to like it. So I did actually just lose all of those carriers that I made. Rebuilding the city of brotherly love. And we're going to also rebuild the Big Apple. That killed all my PP. I was supposed to save my PP, I think. Uh-oh. Ow. Not cool, dude. Oh, I can get 100 PP here. That's something. I'm guessing I should probably do it pretty soon. Because I'm going to have the elections. It would appear I'm about to become bitter due to the lack of steel. He said the thing. He said the thing. Oh my god. He said the thing. I'm a little concerned that our economy is... I don't have one. Okay. Growth is set at 0.375. I'm not really sure this. Oh, we've been invited to the Vancouver Senate to form NATO. Let's go north. Let's freaking go. Return of Wall Street. Modify economic boom. Oh, okay. Stability. Home of Wall Street. Local construction. That could be nice. Let's get some PP first. The oil deficit is back. It shouldn't be. No, I don't have the issue just yet, thankfully. Just yet. We're gonna keep trying to keep up with our plain stuff. Ideally. We're gonna try to get some more guns. Watching someone play Hoi 4 while you play Hoi 4. Now that's just peak existence, my friend. Peak existence. I don't think I care about heavy fighters or strategic bombers. Do I care about? No, I don't care about that. I will care about mechs, though. American successors propose anti-American People's Government Pact. Complete severance of any economic ties. Oh, dear God. I think I should probably get rid of the maritime patrol aircraft that we're making. I don't care about that. I will put that into guns. Vic 2 way better than Vic 3. I really enjoy Vic 3 right now. I'm really enjoying the beta patch. It has some crashes, unfortunately. I played a really fun Japan game on the other day. That was cool. Joint Projects Committee. Established 2 delegates to each nation to can approve projects such as by any country of NATO. Okay. There's a lot of events here that I'm not really sure what's going on. Proposes a goal of a free trade zone. Yeah. Happy to do a free trade zone with you on time. Oh, I have an economy. I'm making factories. Let's go. The problem of competing fishing interests has made relations cool. Both countries send their fishing boats to shells off the coast of the Merit. Wow, this is intense. Oh my god, this is the fishing debate off of Canada. Let's pickle that. What is going on here? The American Constitutional Coalition has shifted towards the Entente. Now is Entente economic ties. Okay. Joint foreign policy objectives. Okay. And NATO is formed. Princess Elizabeth closes the NATO conference. NATO established and ratified by all members. With great pomp, Princess Elizabeth has closed out the conference, concluding with a speech many greatly appreciated, pledging her whole life to the service of our great imperial family. Okay. She'll make an excellent queen one day. Certainly. Okay, so we have NATO now. Yay. Is that good? I really hope it's NATO. It's good. It doesn't objectively tell me what that means, but that's okay. We're making a light tank. I'm just trying to catch up on all the text that I was missing. AOH3 a try. What's that game, United Kaiserreich? What's that? NATO agreement comes up for Senate ratification. Of course. Ooh, okay. Some Democrats have voiced opposition, afraid the treaty will cede authority to Canada. Makes sense. President Baldwin has assured Democrats this will not happen in the Executive Council of Economic Advisors. Blah, blah, blah. Liberal wing of the Democratic Party, those from the New York City and Massachusetts, expressed support, believing democracies need to band together against the longists in the South. Agreed. Despite these conflicts, the treaty will likely stake to an easy ratification. Activate mission, the ratification NATO. The progressives will oppose, Liberal Democrats and Republicans will support. Okay. How fun. And we're already doing that. Okay, so 12 out of 16 in favor and 0 out of 84. Only the Senate votes. Okay. So we should win. The current bill before the Senate is this. Ratification of NATO. If I click, they ratify it. I can also court them to make them support me. Does the big games have DLC? Yes, it does. It does currently. A grand strategy game with multiple scenarios made by Lukas Tchaikovsky. Cool. What's sorry, AOH3, did you say? Oh, Age of History. Oh, I think I actually have that. Ratification of NATO. Let's go. Boop. That should have ratified it. Earl Warren re-elected. Okay. And we have ratified it. Excellent. So that's just kind of introducing me to the mechanics, I think. Yeah, literally COD Wars. Okay, exactly. Ruling party suffers setbacks. Okay, could you stop suffering setbacks? Assyrian Civil War. The end of Mittelafrique in Frankreich. And sending our delegates to Ottawa. Okay. No doubt the discussions will end the creation of the Accord. A new alliance coming against Germany. There's a lot of events in this mob. Oh, cool. Thanks, bud. The Americas situation. Divided into 4 countries. Okay. The American Constitutional Coalition are cordial to our alliance, though it is unlikely they will join the Accord in the future. The main threat is the American People's Government, a one-party democracy outwardly friendly to Germany. Hopefully, we can all be chill together and help each other. Oh, cool. A whole new thing for NATO. Reduction in coal tariffs. Investment in Great Lakes government. I don't want to do that. I want you to invest in me. Kalterkrieg. Yes, it is, Bubba J. And military cooperation. A general Accord command structure was also created to help unify the Accord's military in the case of another European war. All delegates agreed that cooperation is the key to success. All nations agreed on retiring a 2% minimum GDP towards defense. There's no punishment for a country that does not follow this rule. Well, that's a bit useless then. Are you giving in to the Americans in you and invading the Middle East this run? I would imagine if I can have the chance, I'll invade anybody. The status of the... Oh my god. Reach some sort of consensus. Radicals emboldened, and Jerusalem has fallen into a holy war. Coolly. The New Jersey Ku Klux Klan. Smaller countries want representation. I'm sure you do, chum. The formation of the Accord, New Peaceful Alliance, signing the documents. Okay, and also Major League Baseball. And the Cologne Crisis. Simmering tensions have exploded. A rogue Freikorps division used lethal force to suppress the military. Uh-oh. So we're now the Accord and not the Entente. Oh, very fun. Let's do... Do you want this? Yeah, stability. The Brazilian trade mission. Placeholder. Okay. Event describing a Brazilian financial mission to NATO. Okay. Gone. Gone! The fall of Wuhan and establishment alternative. You find an establishment alternative to bear the torch of the civil rights movement. Okay. I thought it'd be at a lot of events, but dear God, yeah, there's a lot of events, man. This is a lot of reading and speaking out loud. This is crazy. God damn. Oh, I forgot to put a little goal, which is fun to do. Always forget to do that. Why not? It's fun. Okay. Swiss announces and promoted to blah 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 blah. Swiss announces that. Okay, so we need to be clicking these buttons, I think. What are the factions? We've got the Accord. We've got no factions. We've got the Reichspakt. I think it's just that, really. And then there's like all the weird stuff, the Bayern government and stuff. Okay, so infiltrate the socialists and introduce local administration. Socialist influence will decrease. Let's do that. Let's start pegging the PPE. Oh, volunteers for the Guangzhou government. Vote yes. I vote yes. And we can also infiltrate the states. Let's do it. I don't want to invest in your Great Lakes government. You can bugger off. Quite literally, don't care. Didn't ask. So I'll be able to send some volunteers. Get a boots in the ground to help our Chinese friends. And we can create the next generation. Looks like it's all yes. Which is good, I think. Oh, it reminds me, I should really be training my boys. They have allowed volunteers. Do Paradox like do research about world coal production if they're going to the sea? I hope they do. No, I do hope they do historical coal things, at least to the start date. I think it'd be really cool. So we can now send volunteers. How many can I send? I can send a single freaking division. Wow, thanks, bro. Where would I be without you? Alright, we'll send air volunteers, and we'll send the single tank. Although, actually, what I want to do is I want to train XP, don't I? So, actually, let's just send a mountaineer instead. Yeah, let's send a cool mountaineer. Send Wyman. Something maybe will have just happened. It's possible. Haute Savoy returned to the French Republic. Huzzah. I'm glad to hear it. Special election in Massachusetts. Okay. And I actually have a decent amount of dockyards. I'm just going to try and build 1 billion carriers. Related to the party, this is, Stugas, this is Kalterkrieg. So it's a Cold War mod set after the successful Second Weltkrieg. So let's try to get involved here. Let's try to help out the government. These should be getting volunteers arriving. Oh my god. All these volunteers have arrived, and they're all yeeting into the mountains in the west. Game, please. Obviously, you need to defend this. Are you high? Oh, how many can I send, actually? Oh, yeah, that's not good. I imagine just 1? I can send 3, actually. Cool. Let's freaking go. I might need to import some more oil. From some buddies. Ow, ow, ow. Your pronunciation of Kalterkrieg. Is it not Kalterkrieg? Is that better? Ready? Reapply for statehood. Oh my god, they're gonna... Welcome back to the Union. We freaking did it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. We got them. Get a couple building slots. Let's go Independence Hall. I don't know what that is, but... Switzerland joins the Congress of Nations and a conference, but I'm not going to read. We finally have cores. Second nights. Okay, that's just... There's racists. It's the racist event. They belong to the racist party. Why did you start with so many airplanes? I don't know. Isn't that crazy? The end of the Birmingham trials. Okay. We're actually starting to get mills. I don't know who's giving me mills, but I appreciate it. We're just going to stand here trying to get some experience. It's literally all we're doing. Going to get a little bit of logistics company. Switzerland joined the NATO universe for 2020. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Democracy restored in Poland and the Holland Tunnel fire. Okay. Not sure what's going on, but we have finally cored. It said we cored them. It's still an occupied state. Oh, I have to just click it. Does everyone support it? 80. Yeah, everyone supports it. I have to click it. I forgot to click it. They grant it statehood. Huzzah! I wasn't going to read that. Oh, it's beautiful. Hundreds of thousands more manpower. More steel. More equipment. And I'm going to just yeet out one of the artillery. We do not need that much artillery. Like, we just don't. We also need to get some better mechanized. And what are we most shy on? I have a feeling artillery is always going to be a problem, but whereas max support equipment is real bad. Try to keep up with that. Imagine being the low mounted division told to just run at the enemy for 100 days to give me experience. Well, we got to practice, you know? I'm afraid the practice is going to be at your expense. I'm real sorry. You're going to need to run into a fire over and over again. Anthony Eden has been shot. No. No. Coronation of Henri VI. Oh my. The crown of France. It's now a kingdom of France. They've put it back to a monarchy. Vive le roi. Okay. That's a little confusing to me, but that's fine. I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised by that. That feels weird. Henri. Next we'll have Kaiserreich Millennium Dawn. I can believe it, yeah. I don't think we get any new focuses until the elections are over. He speaks of the reopening of Independence Hall, most known for the Declaration of Independence and Constitution. President Bobby again speech about thanking construction workers and speaking about their wishes and dreams for American democracy. The attack on American people's government, calling its leaders traitors who stand against everything the founding fathers fought for. And the premier of Lost Boundaries don't care. Let's get up to partial mobilization. So we can start to actually build some goddamned factories. I would like that. What am I trying to make this 1950? Let's do that. We are training up our boys. Got a couple more divisions over here. The situation in the new states. The Joint Congressional Committee would not be immediately dissolved. Okay. Sorry? Under the jurisdiction of JCOMOS, the Delaware Commission will be formed to find fact and find report or state the economy. Named for the major river flowing through the region, the commission will be headed by John Kenneth Galbraith. Okay. He's traveled the devastated Steel Belt and has studied post-war economics extensively. This gives New Jersey and Philadelphia a devastated economy, making them basically useless to build in. Okie dokie. French people try not to go from one side of the political compass to the next in a matter of 4 weeks. Challenge impossible. Build in for the office sectors. Is there office sectors? Oh, that's Millennium Dawn. Sorry, they're talking about this mod. I was like, get the fuck. Oh, we actually don't have air control. They actually are killing me. Oh my god. I am getting slapped over here. Maybe let's send one of these casts back. Damn, yo. Let's train these boys up. Let's try to actually get some Air Force together. Ba-ba-ba-da. Got this nice strike aircraft. Savinkov disappears from view. And there's the electoral season. As party conventions wrap up, the general election is now in full swing. So we have Baldwin, a classic liberal coalition. The Democrats have nominated Avril Harriman with Herbert Lehrman. I don't know what we want here. Does it matter? What do you guys think? What happened to China this time? I think it just exploded. Do we care? With Raymond Baldwin, former governor of Connecticut, or do we move to Herbert Lehman? Herbert Lehman. I'm looking him up. He's not real. Okay. Anyone who has any experience in the mod? I feel like going to Democrats is probably a good call. He is the party who represented the working man and need for the party to change. Tougher on immigration and more protectionist. He's embraced some aspects of welfare and aimed to increase government spending. I feel like more progressiveness is only a good thing, right? I'd say. Why not? Harriman's the man. Oh, actually, there's probably different focuses. There are, yes. Thomas Dewey's Republicans. That's weird. Yeah, look at that. So we got Herbert Lehrman's victory, or Avril Harriman. Tax and... Oh, it appears that I can do both. Huh. It would appear I can do both. I'm not sure. Let's go Lehrman. Let's go Lehrman. Up. Why not? I don't really know what's going on. Oh. I'm not allowed to do focuses anymore. Because the election's begun. Whoopsie. You tried to do focuses. You tried to play the game. Oh, I can campaign now. Okay, I'm challenging the Republican incumbent. And do I have polls? So I want to see if they vote for Jesus. Okay. Most progressives support the Democrats. Do I want the conservative Democrats? So, electoral votes 24. Party lean liberal Democrat. And who is that? Oh, God. Oh, my God. Up left was the actual focus here, the point. I see. So we have liberal Democrats. If we campaign in New York City, liberal Democrat popularity 4%, conservative Democrat popularity 3%. Well, this leans liberal Democrats, so I feel like we want to campaign places that aren't necessarily... Like, there's a party lean... Oh, party popularity. Okay. 14. So is there any place where it's a little bit iffy? Wow, this is complex. So to be honest, New York City could probably do a little bit. Yeah, that couldn't hurt. Conservative Democrats. This is let's go Connecticut as well. I want to make sure we don't get wrecked. Is the audio bugged? Oh, I hope not. Please do let me know. I had my microphone taken apart today because I was doing some filming, so please do let me know if there's any audio buggery. So there's no point trying to go for the state of New York. Wait, hang on. Progressives will... While not a serious contender for presidency, the progressives still will influence on lower rates and could be pivotal when it comes to legislating. As they don't have a major contender, most progressives have pledged to support the Democrats. So it's just progressives. So it's conservative Democrats or liberal Democrats. So that's me. That's Democrat. So I'm already... Jesus Christ. When is the real pre-war America? I think it's this one. People's Government. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm finding this a little confusing. So let's just do that. Danubia is a nuclear program. I thought they had already got nukes. Why do they need more nuclear programs? Now you're just being greedy. Okay. So we're doing campaigns. I'm not allowed to do a focus anymore. That is now illegal. I am not permitted to do a focus. I can go bugger myself. Alrighty. We've almost finished campaigning in Massachusetts. Does it not show me? This is confusing. My European ass trying to understand the politics. Frickin' tell me about it. So let's do New Jersey, Vermont, and New Hampshire as well. Maybe we can try to swing. There's 4 votes there. Maybe we could get some. Collaboration with the CBI. National civil rights. Dire times call for dire sacrifices. There goes the First Amendment. That. Yeah, it follows. I'm not sure. People's is long. Yeah, that's exactly right. It follows Kaiserreich's. Long dong. I'm sitting on a lot of PP right now. Ooh, I can get quite a lot of stuff here. But let's go for... Oh, I can do manufacturers. That's fun. But let's go for an army commander. Div, org, planning speed. Let's get the one that gives me the most XP. Because that's what I want. I want the XP. We can get helicopters down there. Okay. I'm still working on training up a fair amount of divisions. Because I feel like I'm going to need them. You know what? I'm going to change all these infantry regiments to divisions. I know I have literally none of the required equipment, but it's okay. Man, I don't know what I'm doing over here. Okay. Can we go to... We can't go to war economy. Oh, how's my volunteer doing? Oh, and I should probably send some more fighters. Get them, boys. Oh my god, we instantly lose like 500 fight planes. Do you have any plans for next week's stream? No, I don't. I'm not sure right now. Probably a Hoi game, I think. I'm trying to keep it a little flexible. You know, a little loosey-goosey in case I want to do some weird things. New England completes the elections, and we have... Oh, we won! Harriman! I won! Okay. We can now do the Navy, the Air Force, our place in NATO. Hell yeah. Weird how that didn't... Elected president, the Democrats. Oh, it's glorious. We did it. He served as a special envoy to Ottawa. Are helis worth it in vanilla? Nah, they can be. Some of their bonuses are pretty tight. But at the same time, it is a bit of a bother to have to make a whole new equipment if you're not a major. We're not really doing much, I'm not going to lie here. Why don't we go over here instead? Let's see if we can get some better air control. Oh my god, there's like 1 billion in air here. Am I the only one sending air? It said it did this. What? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Hang on. It hasn't finished either of them. Re-elected. I see. I see. This is the next electoral campaign. I'm sorry. This is for the next one. Oh, here we go. Here we go. 1949 elections. Right. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Is anything ever gonna fucking happen in this mod? This is crazy. I am literally just going through events. I thought people were freaking joking when they were talking about how nothing ever happens. This is crazy. Right? Am I going mad here? This seems mad. The March for Integration. Okay, that's good. We should be integrating. Middle Africa captures in Madagascar. Ooh, baby. I have 400 PP. Reduction in steel tariffs. Thomas the guy looks like Mr. House from Fallout. Yeah, that's fair. Joking on myself. Joseph P. Kennedy. Yeah, let's go. And also get a nice chief of staff. Oh, this just gives bonuses. I don't care about that. I will hire a small arms manufacturer of Smith & Wesson. National Highway Plan. International spying. Thank you so very much for that donation, buddy. One of my cat's kittens just died. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, buddy. I'm actually in the process of getting a new kitty. Ah, I'm really sorry to hear that your cat just died. What'd they die of? If you wait to the 2000s, your people will probably catch on fire. So that's something. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear, but I really do appreciate you choosing to support the channel. It's really kind of you, especially considering how awful you must be feeling. I vote yes on the thing that I propose. More things happen in the Iron Curtain mod. Okay. State of the State Department. I feel like I'm just kind of clicking through events. Am I going mad here? You conquered 19% of the world with Peru. I don't know how, but I don't know how, but I like the peace conference. I love it. Is like a civil war ever going to happen? Spanish Republic has joined the Entente. Let's freaking go. Harvard Law School admitting women. Good. Better off playing Old World Blues. Yeah, the problem is I don't know anything about it or how it works. Republicans gaining polls in Philadelphia. Okay. It appears to be... Okay, they've given Accord membership. Very good. I might just... Am I just clicking through, like, political events? When does the Weltkrieg happen? Do I gotta wait till, like, 1958? I've been playing for 2 years right now. So I guess it is only 1938 equivalent, right? Establish the CIA. Yeah, let's do that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised at how slow it is. Is this gonna pass? 20 out of 20 and 98. Yep. Oh, good. Crossing doctor. Republicans gain support. Huzzah! I'm passing every law, no problem, which is great. Savinkov has died, unsurprising. I can teach you basic critical language time. That's cool, buddy. Thank you. I think it's a bit too much to try to, in one stream, to try 2 different mods. Almost Lily Whites. A lot of events. Earl Clutch. My dude, you need to chill with all these events. Dear God. Establish the CIA. So that just gives us intelligence agency. Ooh, infiltrate the people's government. Underground railroad decisions. Let's go. Looks like there's a lot of problems like shaking and blindness. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks, buddy. Sometimes it just happens, right? And you never really know why. My deepest condolences. I understand that pain. I'm just being New England. House member retires. Tangiki has shifted towards the Reichspakt. There is a bunch of wars in Africa. The end of Middle Africa. One thing I did want to play is a Kaiserreich game where you can... Oh no, it's Kaiserredux and you can become like a cannibal. Do you like scripted peace deals or normal? I prefer normal peace deals, but scripted peace deals can be fun too. Oh god, the people I was volunteering for have been utterly killed. Oh no. They did. Republicans gain in polls. We will hire Wilbur Thompson. Oh, it's all kicking off. I want to murder them, though. Operation Grey Eyes. Okay, so apparently I just got the railroad. Oh, the Underground Railroad. I just clicked to hide all actions. To show all actions. And it is giving me none. That's annoying. What is the Constitutional Coalition? That's like the Western Coast, the California breakaway. Is a Streamathon Subathon the card? So Streamathon where you play through the Fallout games would be pretty fun. That could be kind of fun. Where you just play it for like a long period of time playing a specific game. That could be fun. Like just a long series of time. I'd probably have to take a period of time off from other streams and other content to do it. You'd be surprised how much time and effort goes into just like making Oh, yeah, they officially integrated. Just like making these videos. It's surprisingly arduous and like intros and thumbnails. I also have recently been doing some DIY and I completely redid a room. I hung wallpaper and painted it. And I know that sounds like small, but I didn't know how to do that. Oh my god, look at all these decisions. What is this? Open a stop on the Underground Railroad. My guy. What is this? I can open up stops for 250 guns. And it makes them lose 5,000 people, and they all move to me. What? I'm just, like, stealing their people? I'm just, like, numbing on them? Operation Grey Eyes. Okay. The plan would call for 2,000 CIA troopers across the border, where they would infiltrate their government and destabilize it from within. Flip key members of the legislature and National Guard. It would culminate the presentation of a fait accompli to the governor to get him to go along with the plan. Yeah, that's fine. Also, I can take, like, the Western Pennsylvania. I would love to eat Western Pennsylvania, please. Operation Grey Eyes. So, build low-level contacts. I can launch it. I have set the third Civil War to be guaranteed, yeah. Policy of inaction is has miraculously blown up in our faces. Civil rights leaders have been radicalized by our inaction, and our communities have suffered for it. We return to the drawing board in the Cellar Act. The opposition, led by the most conservative leaders, insists the issue of civil rights is a state issue. They say that New England's federal government should focus on big picture issues. So we must choose. There's no more room for half measures. Beacon must not decide between endorsing the civil rights movement or, yeah. Well, which one? Fight for civil rights, we say no to federal intervention. Which one means yes, I support? We can still compromise. This ends here and now. I think that's the one I'm saying I will support it, right? That's crazy. It does not tell me which one is the correct one. That's really funny to me that it just doesn't tell you. Okay. Really helpful, thank you. Democrats gain poll. Closing of a mine. And oh, that I clicked it quick, but that text said, and they call it a mine. New England's a growing boy, and he has so much to eat. Nothing ever happens, however, so he starves. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, so I'm just gonna build low-level contacts. And I just have to get enough infiltration level. But I will check out OWB at some stream, Brooke. Don't worry. I will set it up. Probably not today, though, just because I don't feel like trying to learn 2 things in one day. That will hurt my little brain. I got so much brain to kick around here. Efforts succeed. Current infiltration level? 5. Okay. But the next step is 15. So how do I... What? The Moroccan Revolution? Okay. Morocco allows volunteers. I don't quite understand. Oh, I see. And we can just continue it. So I have to click that 3 times. Okay. Okay. I see. Oh, look, a placeholder event. How fun. Don't you love it when you get placeholder events? Increased education funding. Morgenthau plan. Listen, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Is this just gonna be the whole thing where I just freaking click a bunch of events and shit? Assisting the Montgomery plan in the United Kingdom of Great Britain. I just have to pay 5 fake factories and they get one? I'm not gonna lie, I'm not interested in that. That's lame as hell. I'm not just gonna give him shit. I've almost been playing for 3 years. Does anybody know when the Civil War is supposed to start? Oh, look! I have resources for some reason. Why isn't Virginia demilitarized? It is. It's right there. It's demilitarized. Cheap small AIs. The allies have to be pretty interesting. Well, I do want to do that. That is going to be a video. That is 100% going to be a video. The problem with setting it up on stream is you do sort of, unless you, like if I want to change it into something else, the issue is that it takes a long time to set up before any war actually begins. And I haven't practiced it, so I would get wrecked. Has there been updates? I believe there has been updates, yes. But it's just for me, I've never played it. So I was just sort of checking it out. I think everyone would vote. Literally everyone is voting for whatever I say. Everyone is saying yes. GI Bill passes Congress. Literally every bill. Okay. That's fine. Probably against game poll. Reduction in coal heiress proposal. No. Go away. Last member retires. We're building up. We're doing good here. Form department. King Gustav is dead. Okay, I feel like the Accord is the biggest faction in the entire freaking world. This is crazy. The Congress of Nations. Membership entry of the Beijing government. Yeah, because they just sort of won. I vote yes. Oh, I'm not allowed to vote. Why did you give me the event? Why did you give me the event if there's no way for me to say yes? Was ist los? Establish context in the state legislature. I voted abstained. Well, I'm not allowed to vote. I guess because I'm New England, I suppose that's a fair point. I am a tiny itty bitty baby boy. Any of this bring me out towards war? I've got so much freaking PP. Semi-elite military. You will give me everything. Most unrealistic part of this mod is even actually deciding on something. Very true. Rise Line mod update, which will have Minister of Mechanics with Democratic Czechoslovakia. Oh, that's fun. It's like a democratic one. That'd be cool. Abortive handover of North Borneo leads to unrest. But yeah, the problem with Sheep Eyes, it just takes such a freaking long time to get together that I feel like I wouldn't be able to do it properly on stream without some practice. You know what I mean? It takes us so long. Okay. Efforts to build context in the state legislature fail. The Consumer Protection Act passes Congress. Well done, gentlemen. Hell yeah. Why is the country info in a white? Yeah, some of the UI choices are definitely like a little weird. I ain't gonna lie. Morgenthau plan. At least we're gonna listen to some good old music. For early war or late war genres, I prefer when the war kicks off. Also, I forget who, but someone mentioned that yes, indeed, Collapsing World just updated, which is interesting because I was about to record a video for them. And the update releases on Friday. Ooh. That's interesting. Shit. Maybe I'll have to take a look at that. And wait. Let me take a look at that, because I might want to maybe move videos around or something. Because I was going to record that tomorrow. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen, while I write that down on my little list of alarms. Check Collapsing World update. Don't record until it has updated. Huzzah. Boy, Formoder's not trying to ruin a great mod premise with god-awful UI. Well, that's why I can't play, oh god, what's it called? You know what I mean. With the UI. You know what I mean. The UI. I appear to just be sort of clicking this again and again. This is real poopy like, I ain't gonna lie. Which mod UI do you think people is best? This isn't Kaiserreich. It is not Kaiserreich. Oh, man. I'm not gonna lie. This is pain. TNO. That's exactly it. Okay. I am mostly clicking events. It is 1951. Does anybody know when the war starts? Because this shit is taking forever. That is a big event, and I ain't reading it. It's the Marshall Plan. We get it. It's the Morgenthau Plan instead of the Marshall Plan. That's what you're saying. Congolese Federation requests military assistance. Go ahead. I'm sitting on 100 PPP. Promote tourism on the Cape. Giving a civvy. And expand steel. So, you know, I forget the name of it, but it's just like a really silly little mod. It's like modern. You enjoy Kalterkrieg? I'm gonna try and practice more. Enjoy, buddy. Britain requests loans. Oh, sure. Why not? United Kingdom of Lithuanian Belarus. Quarterly growth report. There's... I'm literally going, okay, yeah, that's the treaty. Oh, quarterly growth report. Oh, yeah, absolutely. 100%. Yeah, I understand. You gotta do your quarterly growth report. No problem. I get it. Yeah, no worries. I'm just building freaking railroads. What am I doing with my life? I'm building underground railroads so people can flee to me. The life is just strange, this. Deeply strange. The industrial bonus in the economy. Efforts to build low context exceeded. Okay. When does the war start? I ain't gonna lie, chat. I'm mostly just looking at events. I'm gonna do something I never ever do. Let's take a look at this. I am gonna make a poll. Should we do a different mod? Yes, no, because I'm not gonna lie, this is just me clicking. Like, what the the UI isn't the worst thing I've ever seen, but it also really is unpleasant. It's gonna be fine. Please do vote in the poll, because this is pain. Shift in alignment to make Republic. I Love Lucy takes over the nation. Oh wow, yes, 1951, we have TV. Try again, China. What, in black eyes? Absolutely freaking not. I will die. I will explode. Yeah, I'm definitely finding that what's happening is I'm basically just sort of clicking through. Not really doing much. That's why I was supposed to save up my PP so I could do all those small economic increases. Rightio. Canada confirmed sub-Saharan fall of Riga. There's wars happening, but I'm not allowed to get involved. Liberia has joined. Bice Finland. You hate me. Mystery sub doesn't leave. Drive them off of signal charges. Blow them up. Blow them up. I haven't really wanted to play Millennium Dawn for a really long time. I didn't realize this was going to be a Nothing Never Happens mod. I thought it was going to be a bit more, like, intense. It definitely... it does feel like nothing ever happens. Like, goddamn. Alright, I'm thinking it looks like the votes are pretty firmly into the yes category. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to end the poll, and I think we're gonna shift this. And let's start to decide what mod. And I have two options for you guys. So we got option 1 by Shang-Chi. Absolutely not. So option 1, we go back to Sheep AI, and we go for Soviets, and we try that out. Option 2, we try for Kaiserreich, Cannibal, Africa lad, which is another video that I'm planning on doing. Vice Luxembourg, trust me, bro. No, please. I beg of you. Vice Shang-Chi. I'm not doing Vice China for a while because it was so unpleasant. So let's do it. Let's take a look. Let's see what peeps have for us.
Oh, these guys.
Why did a random thing just play? Stop that. Didn't want that. I do not want these green eggs and ham. I do not want them, Sam I am. Let's take a look what we got. Don't worry that both of them will end up as a video no matter what. You're actually unsure. Yes, there's a way you can play as in... Oh, I'm so sorry. It's not Kaiserreich. It's Kaiserredux. Apologies. It's Kaiserredux, not Kaiserreich. My deepest apologies. They will both become videos. No question. Right now, this is just feeling like... You know what it is? It's Nothing Ever Happens as a mod. I should have listened. People were right. It's I'm literally just I'm speeding it. I'm just speeding it through. Very funny to me. This is crazy. Couple more votes. Please do vote in the poll. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we can find out what we'll be playing next. We tried to warn you. Naga, you did. You tried to warn me. You were right. This was freaking pain. Oh, it was. I should have paid attention. I should have listened. Just look up the little mods. Me when I don't listen to people. Ah. Okay. It's looking like by a slim more margin we're on Cannibal Africa. I'm giving it another minute. I'm literally just trying to see when the war actually would begin. We tried Kaiserredux Bohemia, pretty big in country. I haven't played Kaiserredux in a very long time. Used to be one of my favorite mods. Here's a question. What is the Kaiserredux mod? I can't find it. Hello. The first stream viewers, but I love your historical vision videos, but such high quality stream in general. Thank you so much, Noel Palma. Welcome to the stream. Lovely to have you here. Really do appreciate that. This is an attempt at playing Kalterkrieg, and it's going badly because it's, I'm not gonna lie, freaking boring. I think we're gonna change it up. It looks like the vote is Kaiserredux. I do believe it is Kaiserredux. I am just making sure that it is indeed up to date. It is. Let's freaking go. We're going to go take a look at Kaiserredux. Because I'm not going to lie, my ass was bored. Rather depressingly. Yep, I have got it installed. Kaiserreich and all drugs possible. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, absolutely. You're always welcome, my friend. Welcome. Really do appreciate you choosing to hang out with me today. We're going to call this the Kaiserredux playset. We're going to add Kaiserredux. Pop. And we're going to play some Kaiserredux. KX is KR, but everyone is way too powered. So Kaiserredux is a sort of reimagining of Kaiserreich, which is the alternative history block by Germany World War I. And Kaiserredux basically takes all of the silliness in the mod and turns it up to 75 out of 10. It's kind of crazy. The mod makers have gone mad. Yeah. That seems accurate, honestly. All right. Kaiserreich, but I eat people. That's what I'm going to call it. Kalterkrieg wasn't my jam. So why not some Kaiserredux and eating people? That's just what I'm going to call it. Which is fun, I think. Kaiserreich, but I eat people. Alright, game is loading. Age of Imperialism is up today. Oh, really? That's cool. Good tip, fair. Kaiserreich is already 15 out of 10. This is fair, yeah. Let me check the old Ages of Imperialism mod. Haven't played... Did I try that one recently? When did that... Oh, did it update, like... Must have updated quite recently, actually. That's quite cool. Fun. That's worth checking out. Kaiserredux Sun God raw playthrough. Oh, baby. So, let's see if I can find who it is. It's, I believe, you play as Deutsche Mittelafrika. Let me check. You showed me Bulgaria tech tree. Last time I played Kaiserredux when I conquered Asia and Russia as the Mad Baron. Oh yeah, I love Mad Baron. That is very fun. That is one of my first like long series on it, on that mod. I really, really like that. I'm just gonna remind myself what the path is. Trying to remind myself how you get there. This indeed will become a video. I believe I play as Mittelafrika, not the Congo. Yeah. I guess we're going to consider this practice for a video, which will be coming soon, I believe. And considering Collapsing World is updating on Friday, maybe I'll wait to cover that one until it updates. Glad I didn't start recording it today. There's actually people in Sweden and Finland who are related to Ungern and Sternberg. I can believe that. Kaiser, Redux. How do I access in-game path guides? Open up your country screen. Press the Guide GUI button. So, I believe... Oh my god. Look at this. How to collapse Middle Africa. Choose every decision and event option that decreases stability the most, and it will eventually happen. Once it fires, you can tag switch to Sudvestica or to Goringia. If you want to see the collapse immediately, play MAF and type MAF collapse. Any HOS can trigger it if the thing gets unstable enough. You can ensure it by going for Nat Pop Goering and refuse to step down, then fail to crush the natives, or hope the Anglos rise up. Damn. Yeah, the Goering path is probably normal. I'll come back later and have a good time. No worries, buddy. Thank you much for being here. Yeah, I'll definitely take you up on that offer, Rook. Just not sure when exactly it'll be. Just not 100% sure. Okay, let's end that poll. So, choose every decision that lowers stability and guarantee it by going Nat Pop Goering. Got it. So, we've got Wilhelm Sloth. Huzzah. Oh, look at these people. Okay, so we're going Nat Pop Goering. Military reforms, that appears to be the only focuses I'm allowed to do. That's weird. Oh, because we haven't had Black Monday yet, of course. Anywhere I can build some spicy civvies. Don't exactly have much economy. That's okay. It's good to practice things, you know? Let's do it. Are we ready, guys? Do we have any factories? We have an occasional factory. A little bit of a factory. This is not a good... Oh no. I don't like it. Pushing. Punished Göring, my beloved. Yes, sorry Göring, you're getting yeeted, deleted. You changed the name of the stream. I have changed the name of the stream. It is now Kaiserreich, but I eat people? Question mark. In the heart of Africa, French colonies, Middle Africa is a vast swath of land, web of treaties and agreements and tacit understanding, placed under suzerainty following the 25 Revolution. Stadelhart Wilhelm Sloth and Heinrich Schneider of Ostafrika have thus far managed to keep a bureaucracy in good terms with the French British. A sinister cabal of extremists led by Hermann von Goering want to exploit our good patrons for their personal gain. Solve is getting old, time is fleeting, and von Goering promises untold riches. Could the cost be too great? Yeah. Starting off with -2 PP is slightly funny. Yeah, it's not ideal. I have some significant problems. And here we have internal Mittelafrika. Highly decentralized. Ultimately, its bite comes from pre-war German colonies, all stemming to Dar es Salaam. The rest of Middle Africa is comprised of former French and British colonies, with strict restraints from the Statthalter. The sin is 0. We want to centralize Middle Africa and prevent its collapse. Click on a country on the map to open its decision panel. Oh my god. Look at that. We can open up individual decisions. And it increases the centralization of them. Wow. Revoke their protectorate state. That's so cool. And you can integrate them bit by bit. You just got to refresh, bud. Instant assassination of Kerensky, of course. The Mozambique situation. Okay. Both sides recruit thousands from enemy territories, porters, armed guards. Now many of these natives are displaced across the Mozambique border. We must prepare. Well, I'm just going to pick everything that makes my country explode. The new colonial group. What happened to the Russian Revolution this timeline? Didn't Germany send its military to crush it? That's correct, Maxi, as this is Kaiserreich timeline. Basically, well, it was crushed, but a sort of democracy was still installed. Even recommendation having more confident in my hyper war skills. I'm still afraid to play for the achievements. I don't want to lose in the end. The confidence, you just got to do it, man. There's no other way for it. You just got to be trusting yourself and be willing to liberally use the pause key. Do not concern yourself with not pausing. Pause as much as you need. Micro attacks. And understand the mechanics of which people, when they retreat, the kind of stats you want, the breakthrough limit of divisions, and a good divisional buildup. As long as you get those things, you will do just fine, I promise you. The group is currently rallied around Goering, son of the infamous butcher of the Herero, an accomplished fighter ace. The wider NKG holds a great swath of influence within our government, and if he passes away, it's possible he will take over. I can believe it. The Totalist Charter, the German Colonial Company, more paternal autocracy. Fair enough. Still mad from deleting Kolchak. Fair, very fair. Over the 8th crown. Oop, I meant to read that, but that's okay. I have very little PP. This is crazy. Like I said, we're going to pick every single thing that tanks our stability. We're going to make ourselves cry. Black Monday, there it is. Oh, my PP. Dead economy. 50 PP construction speed factory output. That is freaking terrible. Don't you hate it? Okay. So Black Monday adjustment is done, and we can also do annual financial statement. Jesus. Look at all this. 4-year plan. Quickest way to go in things by trying to read every event you come across in Kaiserreich. Yeah, that's very fair. So we could start to try to get rubber and shit. We can replace our economy to be a bit better, but it just tanks our PP. We might as well do this because we're going to be permanently at minus 500 PP anyway. And you can't go lower than 500 PP. So there's no reason not to just do this, right? Let's do it. Doesn't television just bring Marxism-Leninism to actual Nazbols? Pretty much, yeah. And there we go. Death of Wilhelm Scholf. He's ruled our mega colony. Yeah, but he died. Not been so peaceful and prosperous as many of the propaganda posted on the colony claim. Ethnic tensions. Muslims and Hausland rioting. Chief threat is the NKG. A coalition of eager young officers and disillusioned oligarchs who rallied around Franz Josef von Epp and Reinhard Heydrich while nominating for ever-ambitious Hermann Goering as their frontline candidate. So we can go, let's hope Goering... We're going to go hope Goering can solve this. Boom. We are now Goering. Oh my god, that is a portrait, isn't it? Jesus. Damn. Political career after the war, joining the Deutsche Fundsplier. Yep. Okay. Electoral gridlock. Uh-oh. And there's the funeral. Rest easy, may the gates of heaven be open to you. Okay. It's all happening. Goering approved. All hail. Huzzah. They've approved our election. Which means I believe... Oh, illicit activities. The Black Monday crisis has thrown our bureau budget into complete disarray. Grow opium. Can take criminal actions. Oh, yeah. We can do loads of issues. Very little has minus PP. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to tank our stab. Let's go. Let's just start destroying our economy. Chad Goering? Question mark. Sweat. We're going to just tank our economy. Is that Zhukov from the Death of Stalin as Goering? Is it? I don't believe so. No. That's a rather famous actor. Who's that? Forget his name. He's in Discovery. Askeris promoted. Number of venerable Askeri were formally given promotions to Officer Corps. Well, I don't want that. Thank you very much. I want things to be exploding. The death of the Prussian conductor. I don't know. You can't read every event. The DKEB has been sold by the African section of the railway, or a European consortium ends up buying the railway. I guess we'll buy it. What happened to the Kalterkrieg game? It was boring as hell, so we quit. That's basically it. Irate Pirate, thank you so very much for choosing to support and donate to the channel. That means a lot to me. Thank you so very much. You're going to get some armies, my friend, named after you. This first one is absolutely the Irate Pirate. You have been a subscriber for years. Thanks so much. You should check my submod Muster Cologne. Makes add a colonial flavor. Portugal de Lande Est. Oh, I've not heard that before. Checking that out. A colonial submod for Kaiserreich. Kaiserredux, apologies. Cool. I will check it out. Thank you, buddy. Expand the overseas colonies in Kaiserredux. Damn. There's so much in Kaiserreich and Kaiserredux. People play only this mod. Like, you can play just Kaiserreich or Kaiserredux and never ever have to worry about it. Like, isn't that crazy? I just think that's amazing. Kenyatta Solar Affair. Okay. Sovereign is he who decides the exception. Defense lawyer producing a novel defense established new legal precedent. Sovereign is he who decides in the exception. Okay. Imagine being a country called Mamau. Imagine being a country called Deutsche Middle Africa. German Middle Africa. That's just lame. It's just a lame name, dude. Like, get it together, dude. Mamau can rule by... Yes, I know. Indeed. And I'm planning to do something with him. Got plans for Obama. It's going to be silly. Colonial rule holds on in the Congo. Peace has reached the black heart of Africa. Okie dokie. This is a different colony, interestingly. Jason Isaac, that's right. It was Jason Isaac. Exactly right, Master of Tree. Thank you so very much. Much appreciated. NSP wins the Russian election. Bending the concept of sovereignty. Although sovereign stands outside the normally valid legal system, he nevertheless belongs to it. Oakley dokilies. We could try to get some resource extraction for rubber and shit. I suppose, to be honest, I do want to do these. Because if I don't, then I won't have those resources available. I do want to, like, chuck as many resources as possible so that when I do pop out, I have those resources. Jason, like, one of your favorite actors. How come he's one of your favorite actors? I feel like I haven't actually seen him in a ton of things. Deal with the settler groups. So how do I put thingy as Nat Pop? Wait, was it Nat Pop or Paternal Autocrat? Nat Pop. It's Nat Pop. Refuse to step down. Okay. These are paternal autocracy. Huh. Interesting. Oh, he's in a few. He's in a few different things. Okay. Not confusing at all. Yeah, for the sound. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Better call Hans. Wild actions to Stahlhalter, leader of the deliberated Kaiserreich. Did you know you have rights? the Versailles der Deutschen Reich says you do, and so do I. Okay, better just elaborate Better Call Saul references. There will be an investigation. Okay, nice. So I'm just gonna keep working on getting as many resources as possible. Let's do this though first. I just want to add as many resources as we can. I've not played. Don't watch the Patriot. New plantation opened. Okie dokies. Lots of coups. So many events. We're going to just ignore those. Oh, we're going to also do some nice human trafficking. Gotta do a little bit of human trafficking. I mean, what's the point otherwise? I mean, come on, guys. Gotta human traffic. Sad state of affairs. Add tremendous debt. Maybe I should have not clicked that. Complete this focus will unlock new economy decisions. Okay. Remove hashtag bills. Ah, my stability loss. I wanted to keep that. I was trying to deliberately damage my country. I was trying to make it worse for everybody. Duh. Okay. Oh, the Reichspakt massively growing. Bologna and Netherlands. Mein Gott. Aldo, did you play Pax Britannica? I have played it a bit on stream. I think I've made one video on it before. It's hard to remember. I've been playing so long. The Jackals of Kenya. Oh, look, it's Obama, right? Taking for the blah 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 blah. Oh, this is what I want to play. The short but vivid novel goes about Mama's strange tactics, ideals, and beliefs. Wooden guns. Mezi Oyongo Obama, who is seen as the avatar of the tribal god of Ghost God. Even dividing into Obama's personal involvement in the rebellions with leading marshals of the revolt. Yes, good. Good. MIFO bills hit 100? Oh, you play in Germany and your MIFO's bills hit 100? Yeah, you gotta be careful about that, buddy. You're done. End of the Hetmat. Let's go back to adding resources. Apparently we should get some decisions. Implementing the 4-year plan. This adds paternal autocracy, but it does not add anything. Paternal autocracy is him. Where's Natpop? Oh, I see. So I think it's like both, right? I've played CK3, but I haven't played it in a while. I would like to get back into it. This just hurts my stability, basically. But I get PP at the end, so it's fine. If you wanted to play Mau Mau, probably would be better from day one. No, you can eat people. You can eat, like, Obama and stuff. Is Mau Mau actually here? Not sure. I don't want to force release all the countries. Wait, my stability cancels out the factory output debuff? That's convenient. Yes, but then you wouldn't... But then you're still losing the bonus, though. There was content. Wait, what do you mean, Irate Pirate? If you want to play Mau Mau, probably better from day one, there was content. So wait, how would I have played that? Sorry. Would I have played Mau Mau? Which country was that? Because I'm trying to get the cannibal. You can eat Obama and stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to play the game where you end up as like a big chunky cannibal. And you chew on people. It's Bokassa is what I wanted to do. I think. Yeah, this is Kaiserredux. No, sorry, this is Kaiser. It's just Kaiserredux, not Kaiserreich. I think. It is, yeah, this is Kaiserredux. I'm like, please, it is, right? So I am trying to go for the one that gives me cannibalism. Bohemia's going authoritarian democracy. Oh yes, Bohemia has the Hussite path, doesn't it? Check that. Oh, that is chunky. Look at this part. This is big. Lord of me, look at that. Oh, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna check this out. Hell yeah, let me put that in my calendar. I have a little calendar for video ideas. Bohemia, Hussite. Mau Mau on day 1, January 3rd, 1936 is content. Really? But I think you want to form it through the collapse of Middle Africa, though, right? Is that Bokassa, though? Because I thought I played as Bokassa. Man, I don't know no more. I don't think I know a thing. Where are my bad events? I want stability to implode. The death of Hulda Stumpf and the Kenyan church. There we go. Suppress both. Everything that causes me to lose stability, I'm clicking. I care not. All I want is to make everything worse. How many video ideas are on that calendar? You're writing stuff there every stream that I've seen. I'm going to just count what the ones I can see right now. Ooh, 5, 4, 9, 13, 16, 18, 28, 32, 36, 39 video ideas. I have 39 planned videos. They're not all organized into certain days just yet, though. You can probably still play them later. Yeah, I believe so. That's the plan. That's the hope. I believe that's what happens, is that by collapsing it... Oh, we've cleared our debt. Yay. By collapsing Middle Africa, I should be able to do this. The difference between Kaiserredux and Kaiserreich is that Kaiserredux is basically like Kaiserreich took out a bunch of silly paths because they were trying to be a bit more serious, and Kaiserredux was like, no, I want to go crazy, and that just happened. But then the splintering just kept happening, and it's now its own kind of mod that's more than just being silly. It's its own thing. That's enough ideas for the next 30-ish years. I mean, it's a video per week, so it's not that much. That's 4 per month, remember. But I'm also going to be going to 2 videos a week come the winter time. So, and some of the video ideas are for the second channel. Yeah. Mustafa Kemal seals power. Border conflict nearby. Okay, here we go. Here we go. And Long Dong has been elected president. No, why I said that like that, but he is indeed president. We're grinding through here, trying to destabilize our things. New plantation has opened. I feel like I'm actually doing good in my country right now, which seems strange. Laying out our plans. Finish the railway, industrialization, the industrialization. Oh, wow. Look at this. All these events. The hardest drugs imaginable. I like that. Does this add... Okay, dealing with the Europeans. The French. Oh, hell yeah. I can just, like, deal with the mercenaries. I can just, like, deal with them all separately. Fantastic. Republican victory. Oh, deal with the officer divide. I have to wait until 37 for that one. Okay. Fun. Slowly but surely, the economy is being fixed. Everything will be okay. Though I actually do kind of want to make it worse. I'm actually at 4% stability. Another police officer has been shot. Good. French. Derogatory. The Rand Rebellion has resistances. Christmas in Little Africa. Rejoice and be merry. Why do we get a Christmas event? I love that. Okay. Merry Christmas. Have some bonuses. I'm just going to pick everything that gives me resources. Just in case I pop them out when I conquer stuff later. Is it a right thing to do? I don't know. The 1937 budget. Focus on military build-up. Political power change construction speed. Factory up. Fuck me. 45% factory output. Let's go for factory output. Oh my god. Me, that's real good, bro. Do the Heydrich reforms. Fun. You said I finished the 1942 budget, but I don't even see that anywhere. Oh, there it is. Road to Cape Cairo. Industrial development. Okay, this is just giving a bunch of factories. I don't care about that too much. He said the F word. French. He said French. Delete. Report. Chop into pieces. Politztruppen. There we go. I managed to say it. Politztruppen exercises. You want to try speaking, guys? It's basically impossible. Okay. What are we going to grab here? I don't really understand what I should be going for, and I think I just want anything that damages my stability. You can see collapse progress and decisions if you click on the map. Ooh. Descent is currently 15. Okay. I'm guessing I just sort of leave it. By not touching it, they should just get more and more pissed off. So, I don't actually want to fix it. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see what happens if I do in Ostafrika. What happens if I try to do the reform in Ostafrika? Does it create a new decision? Let's see. Didn't seem to do anything. This constructs naval bases. This improves the Schutztruppen. See, I don't actually want this. Library of local chiefs increases... Right, so this increases centralization. We do not want to currently increase centralization. We want to ignore that. Okay, so I think I'm just sort of carrying on then. Protect endangered species. No, I don't want that. I'm going to add resources. Let's just keep doing that. That's what we're going to do. We're going to add resources. I just want to collapse. Dealing with the mercenaries. Spend the lion's share of our military budget to hire these brave men. Minus 10% stability. Remove reliance on mercenaries. They're all the same. We shall not waste any of our funds. Want to collapse. Want to explode. Settlement cities. And then we're going to deal with the French. What? Standoff in America. Oh, yeah. Okay. You pronounce it like Polizeitruppen. Okay. Acceleration is scurry. I'm just trying to mess things up, bro. I'm just trying to cause real problems. I want the world to collapse. That's the thing. I don't know how to do it, though. So I'm just sort of trying to see if I can speed run the collapse of society. Third police officer's been shot. Hell yeah, we got the negative stability. There's the second American Civil War. 90-90. Go to hell. Has that given me any more unique events? Not really. Putting requests an extension. Step aside. I'm just trying to be as mean as possible. Everything that's like mean. Let's get those resources. Again, I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to put myself as Nat Pop. Just sort of clicking it, you know? What do you mean Alaska was made? So many minigames. There's a lot of minigames. Oh, look, there's an Alaska. And Ernst Goethe. Oh my god, there's a whole thing for Alaska. Jesus. Victory for a price. Let's get that. Am I supposed to be like hiring an advisor maybe? No. Not how you change in Kaiserreich. Plantation burned. Excellent. Minus 10% stability. What's this now? The Commune of France is justifying on us. Not chill. Okay. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, guys. It's gonna be fine. I'm sure we won't go to war this soon. I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. That just adds resources, so I don't really care about that. I want to cause problems. How do I do this? African divisions. I can add early mobilization. Don't want to improve stability. Native revival path. There's a native revival path for Alaska? No way. Corporate victory. Wickersham's will. Alaska for the workers, like a syndicalist version. Establish the colony. Fran's folly. Wait, what? Do South African people come here? What? Red Man's Burden. The Rise of the Red New Moon. Yeah, Thomas Dixon. First totalists. Damn. 15% division attack is pretty good. I still definitely don't know what I'm clicking on here. The Rising Sun sees their spot among the great powers. Good for you. Let's grow some opium. The death of Bernhard Dernberg. Statthalter will speak of his triumphs. There we go. We're going to go for national populism. Dealing with the French. Now deal with the British. But it's a truppet. I'm not reading that. I'm going to stop trying to say things. I'm just going to stop saying things. There's also an Antarctica penguin invasion path, but it's a meme path. What? That's a meme path? No, how could this ever be? No. Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense, this meme path. Well, then, this is Kaiserredux, my friend. It's Kaiserredux. Haven't played it in an absolute age. I am currently just trying to see how I can yeet myself out and become a cannibal. That's literally it. A bunch of really wonderful people help support me in this endeavor. Come on, let me help delete you. So this helps increase centralization. Balance of the tripartite regime. So I don't want any centralization, right? Yeah, because that integrates. Yeah, so I don't actually want to help here. Although I want to see what happens if I click it if it goes to centralization. Is it just that it encourages my ability to annex them? In which case I don't really give a shit. But I would rather be able to just nom on them, you know? Trotsky does the penguin invasion. Of course he does. Of course he does. I want Nat... Oh, yeah, apparently the path guide says that it wants to put me towards Nat Pop and then refuse to step down so that we break up. Young officer clique, a small growing clique in the NKG. The invasion getting out would have definitely hurt his chances of winning. Perhaps he wasn't that different from his father. Yeah, I think so. I don't think so. Okay, a lot of great non-schizo content. That overshadows it too much. National France and China have great stuff. Cool. I'm just trying to make it explode. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to wreck the world. We'll deal with the French in Madagascar. I don't think I want to do any of these, right? Because it helps too much. Yeah. I don't want to help. So I'm just going to ignore that. And I guess do this. Military depot raided. Huzzah! Oh, yeah. Look at that stability. Minus 53%. That's what I'm talking about, baby. The corruption. Okay. It's come to our attention that Berlin has begun investing in certain financial irregularities. It is not hard to imagine who's behind this. They have access to highest level financial planning. Here it is. Quash this investigation. Goering has failed. Send in Heydrich. Or contain Goering and quietly change administration. Ooh. Which one? Because I'm trying to get it to collapse. As we go to the path guide. Have Goering try to cross invasion. Have Goering stay in AMF and ignore the investigation. British for collapse if stability drops. You can tag switches. Any HOS can trigger it if things are stable enough. You can ensure it by going Nat Pop Goering and refusing to step down. Then fail to crush the natives as they slowly spawn or hope the Anglos right up. So, if I want to go Nat Pops, play into the corruption, have him try to quash the investigation, have him stay in the MAF and ignore the investigations. Okay. Goering has failed, so let's do that. Okay, so quash the investigation. South America still ignored even in KX? That sounds right. Yeah, quash it. Thank you, Jan. Appreciate it. I am at minus 64% stability, to be fair. So I think it's very likely I'll implode. Which is good. That's what I want. I want to explode. I want to burst everywhere. Hey, here's a question for all those who are in stream. Have you guys seen my shorts recently that I've been putting out? I've been covering the dev diaries as they've been occurring, and I think they've actually been doing pretty well. I'm just wondering if people have seen them and what they think about them. South America has loads of content. Okay, cool. Again, I haven't played it, so I am not the judge. I haven't played this mod in an absolute age. Portuguese question. Summon the council. We will deal with this ourselves. We shall take this all the way to Berlin. We'll deal with it ourselves. I make shorts. I don't often make shorts, but I have made shorts. I've made 2. Cross the border. Seeing von Goering fiercely resist attempts at official investigation, the German government has seen fit to issue an arrest warrant on the grounds of obstruction of justice. The sovereign of Syria defies the expectation. This makes the national populace in charge. Yeah. Awesome. Nat Pop. He stays in the MAF. We are now these guys, which means... Oh shit, I just declared war on Portugal. Oh fuck. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, bugger me. Oh, bugger me sideways. Oh, sod. I didn't want to do that. That's annoying. To partial mobilization. You do some push towards me. Oh, that's okay. You haven't seen them. That's all right. Well, you know. C'est la vie. Hopefully over time, you might start to see them. It's Jake the Snake with the donation. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. We're actually getting close to the donation goal. Oh my god. Put you in the game. Oh my god. Jake the Snake. That's right. Welcome, welcome. We got the Jake the Snake Field Army. We've got the irate pirate army itself under Berthold von Daimling. They lost. Get over it. The pain. Shut them up by force. Let's start the invasion, please. Huzzah. Kill them. Kill them good. Thank you. How does he eat people? We're going to find out, Mark Smith. My hope is I get to eat people. I do believe I get to eat people and become a cannibal. This is indeed a video that I'm planning. Oh, this is sort of my test run to see if I can eat people. Why do I sound like Sean Connery? I don't know, darling. We're going to find out. Tears just came to my eye with how cringe that was. Sovereign state. This is not a path that should be lightly tread. Forces both within and without will try to stop us. A sovereign state. End the protectorates. Oh my. Is this good? Do I want this? I think that's what I want, right? That should collapse. You click to send the troops against Portuguese colonies in the west. Surprised you got war. It's a fair point. What do we want here? I can eat people. It's a line to come back to. I know. That's all the hope. You can tag switches. So just, I should just collapse. But do I want to be like an independent nation? Let me see. It's when the African tribes eat people. Yeah, that's the plan. This is the plan. Okay. How exactly do I get this damned country? I think I may have one collapse during the Mozambique Bush War. You need to win. Shit. Really? Ah, that sucks. So I gotta win it. But how am I gonna do that? Oh my god. And there's a sovereign state. Tabby is another donation. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Choosing to support the stream is so wonderful of you. Is the Fallout New Vegas stream in the cards? You know, it's definitely in the cards. My problem is that I don't stream often enough because I'm so damned busy. I tend to be very, very busy. I spend a lot of time making videos and doing other things as well. Just working. So to do a Fallout New Vegas stream, I'd basically have to be a streamer for several days and play, you know, hundreds of hours of it on the stream. And I don't know, it's just hard. It's hard to allot that kind of time. I would like to, though. I would like to, because I've, again, never played it. Umangi Shadi, Central Africa. Okay. Sovereign state. Is legal battles. They've left. There's new faction. Okay. You argue the MF should be a sovereign state ruled by the Stadthalter. Okay. So, should I not... I probably shouldn't have done this. Push into their colonies to win. You don't need to get to Lisbon. Oh, fantastic. Great. What's the war even over? Let's see if we can win quickly. The Napoleon Country Africa Edition. Yep, yep. Oh man, we're so close to reaching that donation goal. That's fantastic. Thank you so much, guys, for choosing to support. That's really cool. My voice is so soothing. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you to say. My voice was once described, let me try and remember what it was. The very first YouTube video I ever made, and I posted it on game forums, Mountain Blade game forums, for a mod that I loved. And someone described my voice as being like chocolate dipped in liquid caramel. And that still might be one of the best compliments I've ever received. Isn't that nice? Did you play the End of the New Beginning mod? I've not played that. I have seen it. My problem is a lot of times I see mods and I go, oh, cool, that sounds fun as hell. And then I see 8,000 other YouTubers play it and I'm like, oh, I'm just slow as hell, apparently. These trooping exercises. So it turns out I'm not supposed to hit Portugal. Guatemala is a Napoleon country, American edition. Okay, God. Could you please just go there, please? Thank you. What are you guys doing? Just go there. You, give me your forces. You're being stupid. You're all becoming the Tappy Army. Okay? That's what you are. You're the Tappy Army. Whoops. You're going to become the Tappy Army, and you're going to actually do good. You're going to actually fight. If you please. Oh, it's because you're not actually in the war. Why aren't you in the war? Be in the war. You suck. The million Napoleon pass. Well, it's because Napoleon is meme-tastic, you know? It's funny. Alright, come on, boys. Take the colonies. The Texas path for America. That sounds fun. I'm at... Oh, why is my stability... Oh, it's minus 100. I thought that stability said 100, and I was like, no. But luckily, it's minus 100. So I should collapse pretty quick. Let's go, boys. Millennium Dawn? Yeah, that'd be cool to include. I'll take a check. I haven't taken a look at it in absolutely ages. Engage, boys. Rummage. Rummage into them. I think if we just take Sao Paulo, we should win, probably. At least that's the hope. Yes, give me Portugal. I'm here to eat you. Mercenaries arrive, don't care. Come on. Okay, look at that. Okay, maybe I could draw a freaking front line. You dumbass. Mr. Alderhill. There we go. Get over there. You know, eating people is free. That you could just take them. No one's going to stop you picking people up and eating them. You just eat them. No one's going to notice. I swear he's. Probably. Are you a cannibal yet? Nowhere close. Nowhere close, Tappy. I'm working on it, though. I am working on it. I promise. I'm going to try and be eating people by the end of the stream. That is my ardent hope. That I will be eating people soon. Retaliation for the Black Dossier. Vengeance is mine. Sure. I don't know what that does because it didn't tell me. It sort of refused to give me any of the information. Get over there, boys. Let's go. You see my shorts, Ovkov? Fantastic. Thank you. Our first target. George Kraut. His name is Kraut? Are you serious? So many are we eating? My plan is to eat everybody. That's my hope. My hope was to eat everyone. Oh no, a hunting accident. No, how could this happen? No. Look at us go. You join, you're very hungry? Hell yeah. Rudolph Amis. Rudolph Snack Box, I think you mean. Come on, boys. The final target is Von Kuring's own brother. Family is family. I mean, really. Okay, this is just annoying. Can you just go? Like, come on, boys. Let's go. The Portuguese surrender. Thank you. Portuguese have fortified all their colonial holdings. And it hurts my stability. Take it all. Yes. Thank you. Okay. The protectorates will not take this well. Christmas in Middle Africa. Family? Free food. If you lose in good Argentina. Yeah, it's simple. Easy. Why doesn't everyone just do this? Dealing with the Flando-Walloondrians. Wipe them out. Hell yeah. Kill them. Do you think people increase supplies? I freaking hope so, Doge Monkey. I really hope so. We've managed to do the peace, which is great. 38 budget. Now. Come on now. We can do this. We're going to end the protectorates. I have minus 79% stability. Surely. Surely everything's going to collapse. Come on. I don't want to centralize. I want to die. Kill me. Do it. All these troop and exercises. Okay, minus 100%. It's time to instill some more whether they like it or not. All of the little protectorates have to become my little itty babies. Further centralized under the Stahlhalter. Unlimited power. My stability is so low. Why isn't it collapsing? I don't understand. Kaiserredux, Mittel, Africa collapse. If Goering keeps power, it will collapse. Banish artillery rating Middle Africa, lower stability on a weekly basis. Which is about minus 40% stability Middle Africa collapses. I don't have it yet. Most common time for them to collapse when a few months after winning or ceasefire of war. Okay, cool. I should collapse soon. Hopefully. I'm sort of just going through the motions with the research and stuff because I shouldn't really get it. You'll get a spirit. Okay, cool. Thank you, Oliver. Appreciate it. Condemned for human rights violations. Damn. Gross disregard for the sanctity of human life. Nice. Opium epidemic. Funds disappearing? Question mark. Couldn't be me. No, nothing just yet. I look forward to getting it. Hopefully I'll start to collapse soon. Do you know what the trigger for it is, my chum? What's the thing that buggers me? Because at the moment I'm just getting a bunch of, like, noisy little pleasant lads. But I would rather collapse. Go on. Let me collapse. Sorry about Germany wins World War II, but in Central Asia after the Soviet collapse, there's a country that eats people with the flesh thing. Africa. Oh, and there it is. Something is wrong. Very wrong. We're no longer hearing back from border garrisons. Supply convoys are being raided at an alarming rate. Many native elements are deserting, and we haven't heard a thing from the dependencies. Imminent collapse. Minus 2% stability. Almost the entire continent is about to break out into open rebellion. Fuck yeah. Here we go, baby. This is Kaiserredux. This is indeed Kaiserredux. Oh, did I call this Kaiserreich? Ah, well, you know what? I think I called it Kaiserreich by accident. Technically, this is Kaiserredux. My apologies. Okay. New plantation omen. Don't care. Go on, let me explode. I can deal with the officer divide at least, which is nice. We've tapped into, and so it begins or ends. Well, it's kind of what we wanted. Rule by fear. Make sure you don't win. Yeah, good point. Bokassa run. That's the plan, Yondolop. Yeah, I was trying to get to become Bokassa. I believe this should work. What do I have to mention? Oh, Rwanda, Burundi. Which is the country? I actually don't remember what country I'm supposed to play. Resistance in the factories. I don't believe I want to leave them alone, right? I think I just sort of leave them. Okay, attempts to subjugate Middle Africa have quite frankly not worked. Our local vassals and administrators have denounced Al-Had of Ungoing's rightful rule and are bound everywhere. He has retreated with a cabal of his loyalists to his castle in Tanga, and now makes war with the remainder of Middle Africa in an attempt to assert his dominance by force of arms. Unfortunately for you, someone had to be left in charge of the crumbling African empire. The fire rises. The Goering shall be the salvation, where he manages to retake control in Middle Africa's darkest hour. So just fire rises, right? I don't want to be Tanganyika, do I? Okay, so there's Goringia, a badass Hermann Goering. The country you want is in the northern area. Okay. I don't believe it's Yuhi. The fire rises. No, not that one. Fire rises, brother. Why haven't I had the decision? He said it. He said the thing. He said the thing. The Liberation Forces. It's Ubangi Shari. That's it. So I'm waiting for the release of Ubangi Shari. Can I then... Do I then just tag switch to them? Is that how it works? Mau Mau, declared war in Kenya. There's Kenya. There's Mau Mau, which has Obama. See you later. Have fun. Thank you so much. Don't tag Twitch. You get an event. It'll break things if you tag Twitch. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. There's Mau Mau. Scary's promoted. So I just want to... I'm just sort of just leaving this, basically. I'm literally just ignoring this and allowing the entire country to explode. This is literally cancelled my country. I guess I can be the last donation needed. Oh my goodness, Ovka, thank you so very much for choosing to support the stream. That's so kind of you, buddy. Thank you so much. Oh, what a kind and generous thing to do. I really do appreciate that, buddy. That was the goal, and the goal has been satisfied, which means I will now reveal the next 5 videos that'll be on the channel. Oh my god, that is to say that on the second channel. Oh my god. Let me type this up for you, boys. That's crazy. That is an insane thing. I honestly never think it's ever going to get satisfied. Ovka for the win. Absolutely. Let me just show you guys exactly what it's going to be. I'm very, very excited about this. And then, oh, there was a 4th. Oh my god. What was the 5th one? What's the 5th one? Yeah, this one is crazy. Hang on. That one's crazy. And then... Oh, no, hang on. There we go. Okay, and here it is. Here is what is happening. This is the next 5 videos for the second channel. Let me just grab this up for you guys. Wow, what a reveal. The first video that's going to be going up is the Hoi 4 1939 Germany Challenge, where I'm going to be continuing the 1339 series, which is where I've done Japan, I've done Soviet, I've done China. The reason I'm putting the Germany one on the other channel is because I think it'd be cool to start the new channel with a Hoi video. I think that'd be beneficial. And also, it's not as long as other videos on the main channel, so I thought it would be a good fit for the second channel. Second, I got a Vicky video, already recorded, already edited. These are both ready to go pretty much. They just need to be finished, like finished. Next up is a half sword game where I potentially will be doing historical fighting, where I use historical sword movements to win half sword. It's one of my favorite games right now. Next is Empire Total War 2, which is a mod that revamps and changes Empire Total War in its entirety. And finally, we have Gary Grisby's War in the East 2, which if you haven't seen this game, my guy, you got to check this thing out. This thing is crazy. It is an extremely complex, difficult World War II simulator. It is intense. I'm going to spend 2 weeks learning this. It's going to kill me. It's going to be torture. There it is. Thank you very much for choosing to donate to receive that goal. Half Sword is a medieval combat arena game that's actually free and is a demo. I played it a couple times on stream. It's really, really fun, and I love it a lot. Highly recommend you check it out. Okay. So we should receive a thingy soon. Yes? A little lad. There's Hauseland. There's the Mercenaries. There's the Kalterkrieg. Would you plan on ever playing a decisive campaigns Barbarossa? You want less fun, play Gary Grisby's War in the West. That's the second, that's what I just said. Yeah, that's the 5th video. Gary Grisby's War in the West. What's some decisive campaigns Barbarossa? Oh, I've seen this. Wasn't there a YouTube video I watched recently about this? Kind of a similar vibe, right? You need to pick Equatorial Africa. What do you mean I need to pick Equatorial Africa? Wait, do you think I needed to click the Tanganyika game? Do you think that was what I needed to do? I needed to click the Tanganyika one? Bugger. You're playing War in the East too. Sorry, is there a war in the West? Oh, shit. Get out of here. There's a war in the West. There is a war in the West. No way. Damn. I think that's like a smaller one, isn't it? Though the war in the East is the more well played one. Oh, that's cool though. And you can do Normandy. It's a lot older too. Not Tanganyika. Wait for the Central Africa event. Okay. So I just gotta wait. I just gotta wait for the event. Okay, we're waiting for the event. I'm trusting you. I believe in you. Well, apparently there was a... The reign of this madman is nearing its end. I don't know what's happening anymore. Red flood. Okay. I could have become Tanganyika. So there's Tanganyika on Zanzibar. But I am not Tanganyika. Where is Tanganyika? Ah, here it is. The collapse of Middle Africa. Because of mismanagement, the chain of command has broken down throughout the continent. Warlords and local rulers now hold more power in most areas than German administration. The complex network of alliances that once made up Middle Africa have been thrown out into chaos. Okay. Battle of the Middle Africa game, exactly, yeah. Capital Dar es Salaam has been seized by Ascari and mercenaries loyal to Goering. Okay. To Sudwest Africa to begin the restoration of German rule. Country changes to Die Alten Kampfer. Okay. Central Africa, which may yet be saved. Oost Africa, the final bastion of stability. Forget all that, I'm studying with Goering. Or, the administration manages to secure itself in Middle Africa's darkest hour. Which one is the correct one? This is tricky. What's the right option here? Irate Pirate. Is it, you play Equatorial Africa? Central? To Central Africa, which might be saved, yes? One's southwest, one's central, one's east, one's Goering. It's kind of tricky. I don't... Central? Central, okay. Goering. Oh! Ah, there we go. The collapse of Central Africa. A Portuguese invasion led to regional militias in French Congo breaking away. You do some war crimes. Safe here, not sure. I think it's this one, you're right. The revolution in eastern Cameroon only sealed Middle Africa's fate. Okay, to Cameroon. Its final holdout. To Anduana, the stronghold of African revolution. Telekilan, to Gabon, to Congo, or to Ubangi Shari. The young general's fiefdom. This one. Yes. Let's go. Ubangi. 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 I've lost the game. Oh, now I haven't. Okay. I am now Ubangi Shari, which I'm definitely pronouncing 100% correct. Let's just click through the 1200 events. We are a thin-mustached Bukasa, young and inexperienced in a form of statecraft and leadership, defied the odds and led his people to independence. Okay. Let's take a look at this. A desire for greatness. Who to idolize? Fresh. There it is. There it is. Fresh meat. Resource gain efficiency, weekly manpower loss. Division Organization 2, monthly pop production, supply consumption. We have reduction of supply consumption. Time to eat to people. Post-collapse instability. And unconventional army. They are not conventional. Okay. This guy's biography is hilarious. He is an interesting chap. I do know about him a little bit, yeah. Unifying leader. Wow, you get a whole focus tree. That's crazy. So much here. The young dictator's realm. Yeah, there's a focus about the cannibals. This is the plan. Bypass the young dictator's realm. So we can't do anything else here. The gift of gas. The gift of gas. Oh no. We're going to ignore that. Expanding our empire. The end of the madman's reign. No, we don't want that. Oh, path guides under the pick. Oh, we got new path guides. Oh my god. Collapse Middle Africa and swap to Central Africa by console through post-collapse events. Then, to get Bukasa, France. Sorry, Bukasa, France? What do you mean? Support the Adamoi Khalik in the Cameroon War, go down the Napoleonic part of the tree, join the Entente, allow the Commune of France to capitulate Algeria. What do you mean, Bukasa, France? I can eat France? What? Begin French command of fall of Algiers. That's crazy. Operation 100 Days. Named Operation 100 Days after the Great Napoleon's own triumphant return. Liberate the metropole from the rocky peaks of the Pyrenees to the lowlands of the Bordeaux. I will attack the Commune of France. On my own? Doing what Napoleon couldn't, eradicate the Entente. What is this? This is schizophrenic. Coronation in Paris. I can own Paris. What? Rebuild the metropole. France's Black Emperor. You can LARP France, LARP Germany, or LARP Africa. That's fucking crazy. What? Napoleonic Restoration. Long Pig gives superpowers. Definitely seems like it. Some of these bonuses are pretty good. New Grand Army, crush the Red Resistance, feed the French people. And what are we... has ordered his private pork farms to provide a steady surplus of fresh and hearty meat. Uh-oh. An empire to surpass Napoleon's wildest dreams. Okay. Tame Austria. We get to kill Austria. How could be Kaiserredux? Yeah, fair. Sorry, my music completely stopped. My apologies, everyone. The Black Emperor. Yeah. So we kill Russia. We kill Canada and the Entente. We kill all of Austria and Italy. Okay. So that's interesting. So that's because of France. Next is because of Germany / Charlemagne / Emperor of Africa. Support German Cameroon in their war. Go down the Frederikian path of the tree and restore Middle Africa. Allow Germany to fall and accept their government in exile. Weakening Germany is suggested / strengthening the commune. Okay, so I'll probably need to weaken the Germans if I do this in a video. Okay. Interesting. They're focused in the tree to do Pan-African monarchist or Charlemagne war goals. What? Pan-African monarchist? This is crazy. Or Buganda. Allow his coup to succeed at Picasso's coronation or fail to cover up his cannibalism. Can unite all of Latin Africa. African regions speak a Latin-based European dialect. Socialists have his coup. Can unite all of Equatorial Africa. And Sultanate have the socialists can unite North Africa. Okay. So basically just I'll support German Cameroon, take Middle Africa, and let Germany die and accept their government in exile. This is mad. This is crazy. Okay, so let me just take a look at this. So Middle Africa reforged. The fate of our protein supply. Continue cannibalism. Embrace cannibalism. Expand the pork farms. Keep incredible. Yeah, nothing ever happened. I switched over. That was basically it. So we can choose between the heir of Napoleon or the heir of Frederick. A proper empire, non-core manpower, 5%. Pretty good. Mighty coronation. Or we can do heir of Frederick, an army with a state, land doctrine cost. Not as good. Not as good. Okay. The Black Man's Prussia. Leader experience gain land doctrine cost. Or contact the North. Oh, man. That's non-core manpower. It'd be 8%. That'd be amazing. That's so good. The next great conflict. Hostile with Cameroon. Draft war plans. Strike first. Our gallant allies. If we've contacted and offered you loyalty to Algiers, the Greater Empire and the March of Unification will lead the Ashkari struggle if you've completed Black Man's Prussia, and then we can reclaim Middle Africa, giving us big bonuses. This is crazy. This is crazy. And we can fix our economy as well. Okay. I guess just over time, we just slowly build up an army. Okay. And then expanding our empire... which is the monarchist Pan-Africanism. So, then once we've reforged Middle Africa, earn Germany's respect. Okay. We join the Reichspakt. Jesus. We redefine his monarchism. We use his status. Okay. Restore German relations. Pardon all colonial officers. Fine, giving us org. And then host the Kaiser in exile if Germany has failed, because then they are here. Command the exiled government. Interesting. Resource gain efficiency 13%. That's pretty good. Accept the title of regent. The Kaiser dies and we become regent. Jesus. So we could put Stalin in power if you do Georgia. Cool. This is, yeah, basically Kaiserredux. So it's Germany won World War I. Then homecoming. If I liberate Germany, I get to take Kaiser's Germany. And then the Kaiser's crown. What is going on? Remove trade union resistance. And I rebuild Germany. Feed the Hungary. This is crazy. The conquering Kaiser. Conquering Kaiser. 2% bonuses. Okay. And then fate of France. Oh, a new Charlemagne or Frederick the Great. So this is Bedkasser Charlemagne or Bekasser Germany. Okay. But Frederick the Great. Jean Bidel Bokassa. Div Org, War Support, and Cork territory bonuses. Okay. Roots of a resource gain efficiency. I need to admit that Kalterkrieg is Germany. It was a bit of a snooze, but yeah, I was bored. I was getting real bored. And then we can dominate the French. Wait, that requires the spirit of Frederick the Great. Okay, that one. Dominate the French. Modify German control of our economy. And they give me all resource rights to the northern France. Amazing. Rebuild the Reichspakt. Or I can go Charlemagne, get stab and war support. The integration of France for 10 years. No worries, Happy. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for supporting the stream and the channel. Really do appreciate it. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, if it leaned more into it in Kalterkrieg, that'd be really good. That'd be much better if it leaned into it and it had more content that was active in war. But no, it was boring. We can do Neo-Frankish patriotism. Stab. Recruitable population factor 25%. Pretty good. And dispose of our remaining enemies. Kill Japan, Russia, Canada, and America. We also accept the Kaiser's crown and do all this. And then we can do 1,000 years in the sun. Remove exhausted populace. Giving us some more bonuses. Okay. That's bonkers. And instead we can also do Empire of Africa and basically just conquer all of Africa, which is fun. So I believe if you went down the fates of our protein supply system and you've done the mighty coronation, which you can't do. Where's mighty coronation? This is very silly. Where is this? Mighty. Oh, it's right there. It's right there. So it's there. But his thing was there was almost an entire research tab of work in progress things. Really? Jesus. If you do the fate of our protein supply and go down continue cannibalism and don the white gloves, growing something much more, the consumption of human flesh is a ritual rite of passage, binding our gentry with shared guilt and shared responsibility. We now crave human flesh and can do great feasts. It allows you to feast on various African heads of state. Oh my. That shit. Crazy. Okay. Definitely feel like it's going to be a bit of an intense run. Not going to lie. But this is mad. I'm trying to find, because I had this written down. That's so weird. Okay, well at least I know what to do. What do you guys think? What's the path we should do? Because this is going to be a video. Should this be the should we go the French one, or should we go the German one? Do we want to have Bekasser Charlemagne or Bekasser Germany? They're focused on trying to do a Pan-African monarchist or Charlemagne war goals. Very cool. A very hungry run, Oliver. A very hungry run. What a silly, silly path. I love it. Bit mental. The funniest one in my opinion. Agreed completely. Yes, agreed completely. Just the funniest. World conquest. Oh, it's going to take ages to record. But it is going to be very funny. There's also the Pan-African way, but that's boring. Yeah, that's just kind of boring. I'd rather do Germany. Probably the Germany one sounds really funny to me. Just because of how strange it is. France, Napoleon, the Hungry Count. Yeah, or you can become a freaking Napoleon. let's just do a little poll. I'm not gonna make this binding because I'm still I reserve the right to decide which cannibal Bokassa path. Napoleon, France, or Emperor Germany. That's so silly. What did you just join into? Madness, mate. Absolute freaking madness. I actually can't believe this is a path. It's so good. I'm looking forward to trying this. I feel like the non-core manpower bonuses are better for France. Like, you can get like 8% non-core manpower. But you can also host Germany in exile and take Germany, which is crazy. And probably a little better. I now realize, of course, that when you says you're taking France, it means you're taking the mantle of the French African state, doesn't it? You're taking the command of French Africa. That's interesting. Yeah. Once was a very hungry Bokassa. 13 nationalities were eaten to extinction. Yeah, you take over this lad, which is actually is part of the Entente, interestingly. But I guess it all collapses, and so you just sort of eat them. So actually, where am I? So I'm over here. What is the actual path you're meant to take? I'm assuming I just, like, start killing and eating people? Just overall, just generally doing that? Situation in the west. Looks like it's definitely towards Germany, and that's totally fine. I was looking that way anyway, I think. We're gonna be ending the stream in about 15 minutes or so, so I'm not gonna be playing this super seriously right now, because I just want to kind of see what happens here. Zanzibar. This is a very silly path. If Germany survives, we can't do the German one. Yeah, what I will have to do... Path guides, bro. No, I already did it. I know. I'm just saying what the focuses do. I'm curious what the focuses do. Like, what the actual path for expansion is for me. Yeah, so what I would do is I would likely weaken Germany so that they collapse. So they're more likely to collapse in the Weltkrieg. Cannibal. Let me just write this down. We can either Commune of France if doing France path, or we can Germany if doing Germany path. Rip stream. So 25. Yeah. Well, you can't stream all the time. Demobilize our economy. All right. Yes, sir. I apologize. Please don't hurt me. Pretty sure you're left versus Cameroon first, then pick your Napoleon Frederick path. Yeah. I'm just curious to see if you like go to war, or is you're just sort of gently building up, right? You like not even attack people, or you just sort of vibing and chilling? It unlocks our army tree. Oh, the Cameronian, Cameronian, Jesus, conflict bleeds into our borders. There we go. Where is Cameroon? I don't even know where Cameroon is. There it is. The royal wedding. I'm here to help. If you fight Cameroon, you can't go Germany. I see. So to be Germany, allow Germany to fall. So support German Cameroon in their war. Got it. That makes sense. I'm assuming we pick a side in this instance, yes? We've embraced our French roots. Interesting. This is cool. A lot of craziness. Monarchy restored in Greece. Let me guess, there's 9,000 Byzantium paths? Ancient glories. Restore its former glory. Crucial population factor 12%. Ooh! Free war economy. Attack the Ottomans. Go to extensive. Okay, not that amazing. Retake Constantinople, gain cause. Empire of the Romans is born. Becomes Roman. And then you get to attack Africa, the Middle East, go north, reclaim Rome, retrieve pressure. Oh, and there's some like small bonuses. We establish dioceses, puppet regimes. And then they give you shit. You get a bunch of steel. That's fun. The Social Pluralist Coalition triumph. Rome is via the two Sicily. Yeah, but this is like Byzantium. Coolly. Okay. Pretty cool. Kind of just want to see what the immediate paths are. Fate of the Dar es Salaam. Blah, blah, blah. Unconventional army. I'm assuming... Yeah, it's Cameroonian conflict. Though we despise their ideology, the socialists are Cameroon's best hope of freedom. The Germans, through our vile oppressors, are preferable to the Reds. So this is because these guys are Reds. So you go Germans, though our vile oppressors are preferable to the Reds. And we declare war on them. Hooray. Basically putting us firmly into the German part of the path, and that's fine. Another stream for a second, I found a stream ranking over 1 million people. I have 1 million people in the stream? Oh, you mean you went to a different stream? Oh, where'd you go? Hello? I'm asking you to take this. There you go. And there's like no troops left. Cool. So pretty simple. Yeah, and it's just building yourself up, right? Come on. Take it all. Yes, there we go. Could I have a chunk? That is all I get? Okay, that's okay. I helped. Yay. The Bomini Massacre. Oh my. So I have to embrace my German roots. I have to be hostile with Cameroon. I have to do a mighty coronation. Okay, there we go. So peace at last. I guess you just go down your army path for a bit. Sky Revelation, giving daily political power costs. Yeah. The legacy. Okay, so that forced us into it. Our consul has been faced with a great personal conflict. He's long been fascinated with monarchism, modeling after Russia the Great. Heil den Kaiser. And I think this auto completes it. Yes, it does. It auto completes it, giving us political power. Very nice. Pretty cool. Very silly. Just becoming Germany in exile. I love how absolutely schizophrenic this is. That is hilarious to me. I love it. Jumping in quiet. Oh yeah, it's alright. Stream's kind of coming towards it. Oh, we're hostile now. Oh, it's the next great conflict. I'm coming for your wares. How many troops you got? You got 1 to 5 divisions? You're nothing. You're nothing to me. An empire. Wow, you get a lot of PP. Then you can get claims. Lead the Ascari struggle. Will be unlocked if you've done the Black Man's Prussia. To reclaim Middle Africa. Yeah, I see. Or you can do this one instead and then do March for Unification. And try to just eat everybody. What do you need for that one? You need all under Misan. Oh, I see. This is the one you do if you do the end. The end of him. De-Balkanization. And then you can form Latin Africa. But that's lame. We don't want that shit. We want to be cool. Alright, everybody. I think I know what I'm going to be doing then. I think I know the path. I will be going German. I will be trying to get Middle Africa to become me, or the full Middle Africa, and take the German government in. I'm going to head off for the evening then. Thank you guys so very much for being here. Apologies if you couldn't see the fact that I'm wearing my snazzy suit. A little loosely tied, but still, I think I look pretty good. But thank you guys so very much for being here. Don't take one step back, otherwise you may face death. Even dishonor. He said the thing. He said the thing. But thank you guys so much for being here. It's been really good. Thank you also to all those who supported the stream and donated, and especially memberships. Really means a lot. Really helps to encourage support of the channel. The more YouTube members we get, the more the channel can stay sustainable. So it means so much to me. new video out this Friday, and the launch of the second channel out this Friday as well. Definitely keep an eye out for that. I will be plugging it heavily in this Friday's video and posting on a community post over the next few weeks. Definitely check it out and subscribe to it when I announce it. Thank you guys so very much for being here. I appreciate